You know, I'm in the zone. If you always ready, you ain't gotta get ready. We in the zone. Great man said that. Great man said that. I hear they asking what time is it? Well, it's game time. I ain't shooting no shots, I'ma bang mine. Talking about 3 deep on the baseline. Everybody just be looking at the hang time. Off the hook, bro, I'm the Sandman. Up the bat, you can really hear the fans chant. Watch the pitch, bout to split like Van Damme. Ain't for the fence, cause I'm going for the grand slam. I can't settle for less, cause people owe me.
We in the building, man, in this own podcast. I know what it is, they rich.
Hi, Mom.
Love you, Mama Wanda. We got some special guests. My man Javon, I just did his podcast yesterday. We had the same conversation.
Same topic, man.
Same topic.
Same time.
Man. Another return guest. Jared
in the house. Yes, sir. All right, let's start.
So, you anxious?
Yeah,
You anxious?
let's get there.
So, you know, it's been a discussion all over social media because, you know, Hov has some words for the people. He said nobody can step in that ring with him in verses, which sparked up a crazy, disrespectful debate about him versus Wayne. And it just got ridiculous.
That's personal for you.
Well,
hold on, be honest. It got personal for you.
Yeah, of course.
I took it personally.
I'm gonna put some respect on Tucci name Tour right now.
Where did disrespect come from? Like, what did you take as disrespect? What did you take as disrespect? Like,
To say he was your boss. First of all, you gotta realize, bro, music is subjective. So for Hov to come out and say nobody can sit in there with him, there's a couple people who can sit in that room with Hov and make this shit debatable. We're talking about 20 songs.
oh, definitely. But
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then niggas was like, Wayne, oh yes he is. Yes he is. We gonna fucking talk about it.
he's a great rapper.
He has a lot of shit that you niggas forgot about.
Great rapper, but not. He doesn't have.
Oh my god, what we gonna say? Substance?
No, I'm just saying like a solid playlist of 20 songs. Man, he has great features on other people's beats. Makes
He's a legend.
great.
Bro,
A lot of good bars.
It's the problem. Niggas don't do research, bro. I have over.
I don't do research. Like I'm not a Wayne fan.
Like you said,
I just found out about Lil Wayne,
bro. Like, if it don't, the shoe don't fit you, don't wear it. I'm just saying. We talking about the nasty.
Don't take me shots.
Yeah, like,
Just
that's what I'm saying.
talk.
Like, to the motherfuckers who really don't know, bro. Like, without going through his fucking mixtapes, I'm already over 40 plus songs that he can go through and move around from albums. To move around and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this competitive to go against.
That's what I also said. I don't think a lot of.
I'm very interested to see that.
It's a lot, and I ain't even gonna lie to you, I didn't even go to features. Because then because if we add in the mixtapes and then go to features.
Wayne feature bag is crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Well, that's
so
like,
Hoes, though.
Wayne
that's a
has a
verse.
T-Pain feature.
I feel like that's a verse in its own.
Hey, I'm about to say
Just,
so
just
Hoes,
as
though, too.
as with Kanye, you know what I'm saying? That's why Kanye would have to have like 2 or 3 verses
I said
because
that.
he just has so many dimensions of music that like, all right, like
He
there's this bag and
They
then
gotta
there's
be
this
the
bag.
producer bag. And then
The same thing with like,
I'm the artist, man.
yeah, same thing with Drake. Like when they had their little like whatever, free Larry Hoover concert, like.
He's another
You
one.
could tell they were off on like about what music they were playing. You know what I'm saying?
I think it was.
It
was a Kanye concert.
Yeah, there was no like
featuring
there was
Drake.
no conversation on what the vibe was. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Kanye's playing like shit from like his greatest albums, and Drake's playing some throwaways. Like niggas
From,
yeah, like
from whatever this last album was.
he's playing Drake's playing like Too Sexy, and Kanye's playing like shit from Get Away in Heartbreak. Yeah,
Yeah, like it was
You know
one
what I
of those concerts.
like
That's
it's
why I
just,
ain't watch it. I knew it was gonna be.
No. Ye went crazy though. Like Ye really went
Yeah,
crazy,
as
but
he
it was,
I expect.
but
that's
it
why-
was
that's
an
why I wanna see
unfair
the verses.
advantage
That's why I
because he
wanna see the
played
verses.
all of his, and then Drake played.
That's why.
it was
Too
like
sexy.
the fast,
As you said,
shit.
Drake played Too Sexy. I was thinking.
You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck say that?
Because that's his current hit, so I mean, I
But
get it.
that's
but I was-
fine. But
how-
going into that,
Because
like,
Ye went first, so hearing Ye play all of that, watching the concert, I'm like, oh, I know we about to get a crazy Drake set
like
right
Tuscan
now.
leather, like
And I just know.
like yes,
Too
nah.
sexy.
You come on, I'm like,
We got, like,
oh, okay.
Cause
This is what we-
Drake is
he
doing,
basically
though.
did
He
all of
basically
this
coming
album.
Like, if I gotta do a versus, I'm not gonna give y'all this shit now.
But that's the
Because
thing.
Gabe's never gonna do one. There ain't gonna be too many people who gonna be brave enough to step in there with them and hope he follow the rules. Because we can say, all right, you gotta play your music, don't go into the producer bag, and Gabe get in that fucking room and be like, fuck that, I'm Jesus.
Yeah.
and drop some shit.
But-
Usually how.
Bro, like,
You can say Yeezus like he just wrote like he read the first book.
you know how that nigga be coming like,
Yo,
Jesus,
yeah,
drop
yeah.
some shit.
I said this yesterday. I don't think Kanye mentally ready to do a verse.
No, that's why I think he is. It would be great television.
Yeah.
Why? Like,
Mine say he sit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I would love to see him get in the verses and do everything he said he wouldn't do when he got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever the contract said, I just.
Fuck
it'd
you,
be-
Paul against Jesus walks though. Like,
It'd be funny, but you start playing some other shit that we ain't trying to really hear.
I don't think so, though.
I think so. I really think
so.
he's gonna start playing
I
some
don't.
shit.
Put it like this. Put it like this, and it goes back to what you was talking about earlier. I don't trust artists picking their playlists. I don't trust no artist picking their playlist.
No, you can't.
At this point,
We saw with Fab.
We saw what
We
happened
saw
with
with
Fab.
Dipset. We
Fab.
saw with who was the other one? Nelly.
this all coming now, right?
I forgot who else, but it was a couple people that you just
Yeah,
like.
they got washed because-
who the fuck picked these songs?
like Fab has a crazy
Bro,
bag, you
camera
know what I'm
too
saying?
far, man.
And for him to play the songs that he did against Jadakiss,
Yeah.
We will have to do this doing on live, bro.
Yeah.
So get you on.
it wasn't there. But
But I don't think, like what y'all was saying, I don't think personally.
just wanna say
if-
shit. The nigga Hov beat that nigga Lil Wayne.
Mind you,
Bro
you
was
from
dirty
Texas.
by fucking the debacle of fucking Birdman. Shit, we know that nigga Wayne slayed, but shit, nigga Jay-Z laid the blueprint. I'm out.
he did.
Alright, bro.
But now, as far as getting on the stage, I don't think personally it's like
Alright, so
certain
let's start-
artists should have to
let's-
stand in
let's-
front of
let's-
certain
No, alright,
shit.
so let's start here, right? Because like it's a lot of goalposts moving. What is the criteria
Nobody.
for y'all? Alright,
Because
what is the criteria? When you talk
everybody
Wayne
has-
versus Hov,
Everything's a go.
what is
Everything's a go
criteria?
for me. Everything's a go for me.
I have
no.
I
My
told-
rule
I
is
told him
there's
yesterday, I
no.
have a theory about perception when it comes to them two.
I think it's a tough stage to stand on when it comes to those two, just because of like when people say, oh, it's like you can coexist with two legends at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
They did.
But it was two different type of styles of basketball. It's like the LeBron James Curry effect. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
It's just like they're both great in their own way, and it's okay to embrace that. And then that's the problem with people; they think it's just one. You know what I'm saying? But when Wayne like took over, when we were introduced to our Lil Wayne from like 2006 to like 2012, that was a 6-year run.
Earlier than that.
Yeah,
I say
yeah.
05.
For me, it was 06.
Yeah.
But that was a 6 to 7 year run of a new sound that we'd never heard before, and no one else sounded like that. And he did it to,
We tried.
and he did it to like a plethora of nowhere, like no one could touch. Things that he would say, you would listen to it like a month later, like, and you would get a bar that you didn't even catch before. You know what I mean? And with Hov, he does the same thing with his double entendres and stuff like that. But it's a different type of rap. It's a different type of mood. You know what I mean? And they can coexist.
One is cognac, one.
Yeah, you know what I
That's a
mean?
fact.
But
That's
with
a fact.
Wayne took the mixtape era and kind of just like made it mainstream.
But that's what I'm saying. What's your criteria? Because like
in the verses.
in the verses, because look, when it comes to this,
everything's a go.
that's my
everything.
point.
You think
When it comes to
everything's
this,
a go?
when it comes to
I
this
mean, as we've
conversation,
been watching, everything has been a go.
bro, that's my point. When it comes to this conversation, now we put Hov in the conversation,
no.
and now it's it's no substance. Oh, he gotta go to mixtapes. It's all these excuses
Yeah, I
to
don't
like
really care.
to try to be like, oh, well, we gotta break it
My
down.
only
thing-
so it gives
my,
Wayne a
my only
disadvantage.
thing, my only thing was we can't have it in New York. That was
I don't think that matters to me.
Yeah, well,
I'm not.
I don't think
It's-
so. I don't
I
think
think
so.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
as far as like hearing it from like an audience perspective, obviously certain.
And then
in
honestly,
New
I didn't.
York,
Y'all told me yesterday I didn't watch the last few. So all this, he can bring out X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
That shit was news to me because I ain't watched the last couple ones.
Ooh.
I'm like, they were saying Jay-Z can bring out this person,
can bring out
Wayne,
this person.
Wayne can bring out this person. But I'm
Hov's
like,
not
why are
gonna do
people bringing
but
people
it's
out now?
available.
Like,
But it's
like-
available to them. So when you just go based on comparison,
Like
who's-
if he brings
who's
anybody out,
available?
like,
I
that's when
enjoy
it
it.
That's-
I enjoy them bringing out different.
because it's a concept.
I mean, but
At
Well,
the end
if
of
he
the
does,
day, now
it's
a
gonna be like his
concept.
wife. It's gonna be like Alicia
So
Keys,
then that's when it becomes
Mary J. Blige.
Like,
Wait, you don't think New York?
That's tough. Oof. That's tough.
But that's what I'm saying.
But like to
That
the point
person
where
right
like,
there, his wife. That's all.
his wife,
That's all he
or
needs.
or
That's
he,
it.
or he might
That's
go
it.
far left and bring out Beans. And if he does that, like Drake's gonna have to come.
But see, I don't see Hov doing that though.
I'm personally.
I don't see Hov.
Oh no,
I don't think
that's what I'm saying. But if that was there,
that's what that's a part of people's arguments.
Yeah,
As
but-
if Wayne ain't been in the industry
but
just
back
as
to
long.
your-
We got tracks with all of
back
them.
to your question. Back to your question.
That ain't
I think the criteria would be, personally, it'd be 20 of their own songs, or 10 of their own songs, 10 features, features / mixtape songs. So you have to bring 10 album songs, and then 10 songs, a feature or a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's fair enough.
I think 20 not even fair. I think they gotta give him like 30.
They gotta give like 40 more.
40, okay.
But we sticking to 20. I think I don't know. I just feel like we changed the criteria because before it's just 20 songs of what you think your best work is when it comes to this competition. No matter where it's from, feature, mixtape, album.
If you wrote it.
That's what I'm saying. If you wrote it, that's how we've been doing it. And then now it's over. It's like nah, because people understand how much Wayne can pull from when you go to mixtapes because he took mixtapes and made them mainstream. Like he had mixtape tracks on the radio.
That's like when people protect
But
Jordan.
that's a whole different
No,
conversation.
that's
a whole different conversation.
like everybody fucking this and that and this and that, and it's like nah, like you know what I'm saying? Everybody has to find something else about Jordan.
Everything.
But
goes
then you
to
got the
protect
LeBron
him.
fans saying, "No, fuck that." Boom, 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 boom.
That's why I say everything
it's like-
goes. Everything
I agree with
has
that.
to go.
I agree with that.
Everything has
So-
to go.
Because I'm like, it gotta be everything goes. Because we talking about two goats. And also when it comes to perception, I think the reason why now in our generation we don't look at Wayne the way we look at Hov is because of the contract shit and because of the fucking drugs and doing the lean and because of so everything now is like, and because he still fucking gotta do shows and because of how he got fucked over by Birdman. So when we see Wayne, he's so accessible because he's doing a whole bunch of features still. He's still putting out fucking albums every fucking year. So it's like legends don't move like that.
Do you think when he started skateboarding, that kind of was like a spiral
That was
down?
the drugs, man. Like
Those drugs.
No, I think
Oh,
honestly the
drugs and
skateboarder
shit,
might
like, I
have
just think-
skateboarder low key might have
that was the crossover.
Financially, yeah.
it might have saved him.
Yeah, that was the
Not
crossover.
even no, I'm talking not financially. I think it like prevented him from doing drugs.
Well, because it was a hobby that he wanted to do as well.
But it also stopped him from doing.
But it was
drugs.
also a risk.
I think.
It was double-edged sword for him
Yeah.
because he
I'm
lost.
saying, so
He
look at-
lost like his. You know what I mean? Like
So my thing,
I don't say
but
black.
in the industry, bro, they look at Wayne as if he's on that level of a whole, of a Nas, because of what he did in the culture. But as fans, we look at Wayne like, he can't fuck with Hov because Hov is Hov.
Yeah, they got him on.
Where it's like, if this is Hov, in reality, based on what Wayne did, he should be here. But we got Wayne down here.
music-wise and influence,
Just
right?
overall,
Influence,
influence,
yeah,
music wise,
music
all of it.
influence.
But we look at Wayne down here based on our visual perception
Well, yeah, 'cause
and
you-
what he's been through in his career.
Yeah.
So I think that's a huge part of it.
They
Why
be
people
bringing-
look at Wayne and be like, oh, he'll get washed.
They bring in.
But I'm like, but then like go back, look at his catalog.
So let's do this.
Nobody,
real quick.
there's only one person in history got more platinum albums than Wayne. Outside of Hov. Of course, Hov got like 16.
Yeah.
Wayne has 9. There's only one other person, it's Eminem. But we act like Wayne don't got shit on albums.
Let's do this. Let me see your list real quick. We'll compare songs.
Listen, I don't have 20 songs.
That's all right. That's fine.
I don't think he got 20
I
either.
have I got about 30. About
I
30.
got about 30.
40 some songs.
All right. So
Just start naming songs. Just start naming.
so comparably, what we'll do.
I mean,
so
what do you want me to? What we play if?
what I
It's
what I,
tough. I ain't no DJ. That's
Yeah,
tough.
that's all-
For me,
that's
it's
all
personal.
subjective.
It's subjective.
I've
It's
seen.
personal.
I haven't seen Isaiah's list.
so I would go with public service announcement. So what would like you know what I'm saying?
That might be automatic dub for him.
Wait, which
Public
one?
service.
Yeah,
but not- so if it's
See, I don't rank that high as a DJ song for me.
But
No, but it's a
you-
great- it's a
but I'm
great-
saying it's a great.
That's what I said. That's what I said. What did I say last night? So you play it right. You play it like if you put a Millie against PSA, I'm picking a Millie.
Okay.
But I also.
That's fair.
But I
No,
also.
that's fair.
But I also said a Millie is an automatic win. No
Yeah.
matter what.
Dude.
Yeah,
not
for
for
me,
everybody.
that's what
what I'm
yeah.
saying. For me, if I'm a DJ, he plays public service announcements. I'm looking at right
take
above.
that.
I'm just right above. I'm just play right above. I'm just fuck that. That's whole. Because that's such a big track. It's like most people not gonna give
So
him.
Millie PSA. All right. That's and then I'll go with Let's Go Encore.
No. He has a Jay-Z list too.
Oh, you got Jay-Z list too?
Yeah.
What you got?
All right, so I'll go. I guess for this we have to be Wayne.
This whole thing for me.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I thought I was gonna be
niggas
in the
talking
middle.
about shit.
I thought I was gonna be the voice of reason. All right, so pick a Jay-Z song.
You pick an encore that early? That's crazy.
I got a lot.
All right, so you pick Encore.
I got some bangers.
Encore.
Man.
I put Brooklyn's Finest.
Brooklyn's Finest.
Brooklyn Finest, really? You see, you know what's crazy? I have Brooklyn's Finest on the B side of my list of like the hit mix cut.
But he did it at a B-side concert, so I understand.
Yeah. I have that.
But Brooklyn's Finest being a B-side,
It's
crazy.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Sky's the limit. See, and that's my thing. Like,
Chop.
I love that song, but that's a fucking Mike Jones song. You know what I'm saying? It is. That's
what I'm saying,
but it's such a great song that I give it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I give it that. And then I would take over. Ooh.
Takeover gets the spin?
Either. Say, nah, I'm fucking.
No.
I'm just saying, I don't think Takeover gets the spin.
Takeover
Like,
definitely gets.
if he was going against Nas, I was like, all right, Takeover gets a spin.
Yeah,
But
Mike, nah.
I don't think Takeover
You
gets
don't
a
think it
spin.
gets a spin?
I don't think it gets a spin. Not because he's going against somebody else, and that's a diss song about somebody else. So that's the only reason why I don't think it's still a dope song. But I don't think
okay.
I don't think that's the reason why I don't think it gets a spin.
What you got?
Just take over. It's the issue, man. It's like that's why I couldn't be a DJ because I'll be. If you're doing a diss track, though, I ain't writing down no diss tracks. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, he got a couple.
But if we're gonna take a round, I would probably then play Mr. Carter.
Oh no.
Why would you?
No.
No. What was yours?
You know what I'm saying?
What was yours?
If he gonna play Takeover, I'm just literally.
He just said Takeover.
Oh, see, but then that's a win for Wayne for me.
You think he washed over Mr. Carter?
If you play Mr. Carter against that,
What?
yeah, for
Oh,
me.
we're not playing over. Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
But see, that'd probably be something they do like at the end.
Why would you only?
That'd probably be something they do at the end.
Yeah,
If you're using that song, I would personally give that win to Wayne.
Or like Hello Brooklyn. How? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then
It's just a good song collectively.
yeah. So
Because we forgetting
you
verses.
can't really watch. You can't really throw out a. That's not
I
really
didn't-
a
I didn't write
versus
down
song.
entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where's
Takeover
that?
is a great.
Like Hov will probably do some shit. He'll play DOA and then Wayne to do his and then
Yeah.
like.
But that would-
That's what I'm saying. That'll probably be towards the end.
So then I got
Hard Knock
Can't Knock the
Life.
Hustle.
That's what it's hard because it's gonna be certain shit
You
where
know
I'm
what I
like,
mean?
nah,
Like
you gotta
that's
take
a
that round
strong.
off.
That's a strong song. You know what I mean?
I don't know, maybe
If you wanna do a
maybe
throwaway,
Money on My Mind.
If you want to do a throwaway,
I would put like.
because if you
I'm
think
a
just
deep
throw
one
it
or something
away,
like that.
yeah, I'd pick 6 for 7 foot.
Nah, that's not a throwaway though.
It's not throwaway.
Nah,
Throwaway.
that nigga was
Fuck.
For me, it's beatable though.
That's what it's
It
hard.
is.
That nigga was
Bro,
But how many people are beating that? That's the thing.
No.
Like,
If you
I'm like,
count,
credit,
how many
it's all about the
people? How
placement.
many people really? Like,
Song selection.
we
Say
know
it every time. Song
6 for 7 foot is a good song.
Yeah.
If you hear it in an arena, not everybody. That wasn't one of the songs. I mean,
Well, some people feel the same way about Can't Knock the Hustle. It don't hit everybody the same
Yeah,
way.
nah.
Tell Larry.
That's what I'm saying. Once Mary come out with the boots, like, you know,
That's what we
that's a
I
dog.
also love the sample, so it's kind of.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna just. Yeah, I'm a D-boy. I'm gonna just throw that in there.
What?
For me,
D-boy?
yeah.
Since you got wingless, I need a
That's
list.
a good one. What you thinking?
And that's not even my whole list. That's just my.
To go against
Yeah, Wayne Wise. What you got?
Money on My Mind.
Against okay.
See, that's gonna make it too close. I keep playing wins. They got me strategic against whole. I need share wins, dog.
We don't need debatables. We don't need
Debatable.
debatables.
Like, nah, we got
Honestly,
this.
bro, it's gonna be a lot of ties.
If you wanted,
It probably is, bro, because it's all about songs.
Depending on what songs get spun, it's gonna be some ties. Like
It's like, cause we can go through this shit and then they'll be like, all right. But then they might play a bunch of shit that we don't even think they don't
That
play.
they was
Like,
gonna play.
in my list, I don't have any verses on there. I didn't go through like I'm gonna go look out
Yeah, no.
features. I'm not even
I
looking.
went
I
off
ain't-
of
I
just
ain't
straight like.
Yeah, I just went off they work. I didn't. If you go do features,
That's another.
no, they gonna do.
That's another podcast, bro. That's another
Bro, that's what I'm
podcast.
saying.
That's a whole
It's
nother
just so,
podcast.
so, bro, that's why I be like, bro, it's hard to go down like, listen.
Cause then I'm pulling out dirt off your shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
But at that point, I'm doing fireman.
You have to.
Mhm.
You have to. You have to.
Yeah,
be fireman.
that's
That's crazy. What? Like
Exactly.
fireman is.
Bro,
Yeah.
Alright. So going off this, I'm gonna just go for my automatic dubs. A Millie.
Okay, that's a dub.
Because of how I know he'll perform it, got money.
Money on my mom.
Oh, got money,
I'm about to say
T-Pain?
got money.
Yeah,
Alright.
just because I know how he'll perform it.
That's okay.
Mrs. Officer,
Alright.
Mhm.
ignorant shit.
Once you hear it.
Damn, I got ignorant shit on here too.
That's what we was just talking about that shit later.
Yeah.
They shit got
When
to
they
be at
go-
the same time. Back to
Lane
back.
has the best verse on that beat.
Oh, guaranteed.
But then it
content-
goes straight. Then it goes Hove, Beans, then Drake.
But at that time, when that song dropped with him coming at fucking Don Imus,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like it just was so like powerful. You know what I mean? So it's for me, it's a different hit than us getting, you know what I mean, the Young Angel, Young Lion on the fucking track.
But they bodied that
They
shit.
bodied it. Nah, like,
Bro,
bro,
it's
shit.
hard. It's
So-
hard, man.
So all right, okay.
3P.
3P.
That's so tough. Oh god.
Only because every landline in the world had that shit.
Every
Every landline in the world.
Niggas
had
forget. Niggas really
And
forget.
that
bro.
don't even,
That's
that,
crazy.
I don't even got Showtime on it. That's a mixtape joint.
On the mixtape, John.
Showtime. We Boring Time played that every game.
I do.
Beauty.
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter.
Um,
That's 6.
only
A
because
lot of debatables.
I don't think he'll play it, but let the beat build. It's on this. I don't know. I don't think it gets played.
So tough.
That's on him. 'cause
But yeah,
to me-
those.
to
If
me-
it don't, but it all.
And then
More than
you got-
likely,
then you
all
got-
of those are wins.
So like
I got
I know.
songs like Money on My Mind, Hustler Music, which Hov gonna have to play some shit to beat them.
So I know off the
Depending on what you
real.
play, something like My Daddy might be a dub.
Yeah.
Cannon.
If you
Let us
go
so soft.
comfortable,
Don't
Let
play
Us So
Cannon,
Soft.
That's
bro.
a feature though.
And then if you want to go back, you play I Miss My Dog.
That's still a crazy
Real Wayne.
feature.
Yeah,
He
that's
just
a
crazy
talking
Like I know.
He dropped that
Like, I
Cannon
know off
in
the
there.
fact,
Really, that shit
automatic
was
dub.
crazy.
crazy.
Niggas in Paris.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Otis is an automatic dub.
No.
You don't think
so?
so? I think depending on who
You don't think Otis
Niggas
is-
in Paris like
I get it.
Nah, he was talking to Otis, bro.
Nah, Otis, that beat is fire.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's
Otis-
a
Otis-
song.
Otis-
PSA is an automatic dub.
Alright. I just realized how Jay-Z came with that
Yeah.
beat. Alright, so this might be.
That's a tough.
Yeah.
Think about
I
it.
just played it in my hand. So, oh shit.
PSA is an automatic dub.
See, I'm not. No.
Show
For
me-
me, no. For me,
You
no.
don't think
No.
so?
Alright, we already went through this.
Show me what you got is an automatic dub for me. Unless Wayne plays his verse.
play his verse.
Because Wayne verse had Jay shook.
I got 99 problems.
Alright.
Big
I
Pimpin'.
that's automatic. See, I don't think when you start getting radio like them generic like radio hits, I don't
See,
think those automatic.
but
dubs.
for me,
See what else you got.
Feeling it is
Feeling it.
Oh,
Feeling it.
I like,
Yeah.
I like that.
Imaginary
The
players.
city is mine.
I do imaginary players before the city is mine.
You think so?
The city is mine.
I just.
Because on the album,
That
isn't
feel-
it like
it's
a
at the end.
yeah.
At the end. And then who you with? On to the next on there, which is for a shitty album. It's a great song.
That was a Swiss beat, right?
Yeah, Blueprint 3 was a shitty album.
Chill. What's this?
What?
Nah, So Ambitious is on that album too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kingdom
Album wasn't that bad.
It was bad.
It wasn't that bad.
Kingdom
State of Mind was on that album, bro.
Yeah. All right, you guys.
There's no such thing as a bad album with that song on it.
I don't know. I just think he tried something different with sound.
Well, no, he did because he let
That's what I'm saying.
he
It's
let
gonna be- it's
fucking
gonna be-
Pharrell and Swiss take over.
How y'all feel about December 4th? You think that's a B-side?
Yeah.
It's a B-side, but if you get the right crowd, that shit's a hit. Cause I feel the same way about December 4th and Lost One.
And Lost One, okay.
I feel
Lost One.
but those are B-side,
But
B-side,
like,
C-sides.
But like
he's-
let's go back to it depends on what Wayne play after
I
that,
do.
and then who go first, like.
Like song
Cause
pride.
that's gonna be
Like,
you know,
you
what I'm
play-
saying? They gonna have to alternate who go first every round, cause it's just gonna be.
Well,
Yeah.
usually
Play
they
some
do.
shit, and the niggas be like, all right, play this.
Usually they do one artist goes first for the first 10, and they switch it up for the next 10. But
That's a great fucking album.
I think Bonnie and Clyde is one of them.
Already Home was actually a sleeper.
That's
Yo, if you
Stars
listen,
Born.
if you listen to his second verse on Already Home, bro, it's crazy. I was gonna pull the lyrics up if we ever got to a lyric battle. I was like, yo, read this, cause like,
Bro, we ain't going that deep.
bro was
Bro, relax.
talking, bro. Like, nah, like, bro was talking. And then like, I put like a little feature joint together. Yeah, so I had the Diamonds remix with Kanye, Kill My Vibe with Kendrick remix, Drug Dealers Anonymous,
I like that.
Go Crazy, Devil's a Lie. Yeah, Seen It All.
Yeah.
Damn.
I Do.
Yeah. But
Is that
no, before you go, Stack ate both of them.
he did?
Stack ate both of them.
Is That Your Chick? Three Kings. Pound Cake.
Pound Cake's crazy. Yeah.
Money Cash
Crazy.
Flows.
But the verse sucks, but it's a great song.
Oh yes, that's what I'm saying. It's a great song, but like Pound Cake and then Light Up. I miss Light
You're
Up.
missing what's free. That's what you're missing.
What's
I am
free is crazy.
Listen,
Yeah.
this is what it feels like.
Fiesta.
Fiesta.
Missing,
Oh wait, we can't.
Wait, I don't.
We
See,
can't
that's
play
why
Fiesta.
you was talking the other day. I don't think a lot of people gonna fuck with it, but Pressure. I don't know. You had it on there? Lupe verse?
Oh, the Lupe. Nah.
That's another
But
one.
those alone, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like, Wayne catalog. Wayne got some features where you skip the song to get to his verse.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like,
We taking over.
Absolutely.
We taking over is a win.
so album
Everybody
wise,
wins.
so this is my thing. Album wise, like, what are his? Because we know like mixtape wise, like he's.
So alright, album wise.
You know what I mean? So
You
album wise,
you gonna have John.
okay.
You forget about
Rick Ross.
You got
Okay.
Rich as Fuck. Obviously Lollipop, which I don't even like Lollipop like that. I don't even bring this shit up. You got Younger Days, The Block is Hot.
Okay, the block is hot.
Obviously Love Is So Soft like that. You got She Will.
She will.
So tough.
You got No Worries. I'm Single, which I hated that shit too.
That shit
You got
fire.
Out of Love.
That bitch like me
Lily, 6'7" Got Money, like you already mentioned that. Go DJ, Fireman.
Sheesh.
I don't think Let the Beat Bill was like a commercial.
You talking about Futures?
Nah, just
album
album
wise,
like what he
that's
got.
the
But
joint,
if you talking about fans, it's like Let the Beat Bill. I think.
Let the beat build is that one.
To me, best rapper alive. But that's Wayne fan shit. I think he ate that shit.
Hey, well,
You got Hit Up. He was rapping. Hit 'Em Up. I ain't even mention Hit 'Em Up. Hit 'Em Up was definitely one of them.
Yo, didn't him and
What are they-
him and Joel's?
they don't. Nah.
Um,
like Bad Side.
Face?
Yeah, like you got like Bad Side. Birds Flying High.
Him and
I
Joel?
looked at that shit. I was like, I ain't gonna
Nah,
do
there's a
that.
specific song
Nah,
or verse from a song that I'm trying to think of.
Was it the
You
one?
ain't got nothing on
You
me.
ain't got nothing on
You
me.
ain't got nothing
I
on me.
got that on
I mean, he has a couple songs of Gutter too. That
I thought you-
he's like
Yeah.
going off on. But
And that's what I'm saying. Then you start getting into the mixtape. Then you got Ransom.
But those as a collective.
We'll talk about
song,
Ransom,
as,
bro.
like,
That's
as a
that's
whole
different.
song, they don't.
Ransom's
hold.
different, bro.
Ransom holds today.
But they don't hold as far as what
It's
mainstream.
old. No, Ransom doesn't hold it.
No, but you got to think about it though. Like they
Ransom
don't hold as far as
holds.
what mainstream. Because if you go through the verses, like how many of them tracks the Locks played that we gonna be like, oh, they hold longevity outside of people who are just fans of
Niggas was just
fans
happy.
of the culture.
Niggas were just happy to see the Locks. So.
Bro, it's the Locks.
That's what all it was.
Locks.
They were just happy.
I'm
to
saying
see
though,
the
but
Locks.
as
Well,
fans
they
of
happy
the
to
culture,
see
that's what I'm
Dipset
saying.
too, though.
I think we forgetting like this is the culture. This shit is for the culture. So fans of the culture are gonna appreciate a lot of this shit. It's gonna be nostalgic. Just like when you play some whole shit, it's gonna be nostalgic.
Yeah.
I think the reason is obviously you can't compare two different styles of rap. Cole was more substance. Where with Wayne is just
It aged
punching
well.
the shit out.
It
Because
aged
he's
very
talking about
well.
something. He's talking. We become adults. I'm like, damn, this nigga.
It's the same thing about Ross.
Shit.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, riding the Ross. Like,
Yeah, well,
like you have to.
where with Wayne is punchlines, and as you get older, them punchlines is like, alright, niggas is fucking doing triple and quadruple entendres now.
Yeah.
Like them punchlines ain't hitting. They still hit based on the time, but you go back and listen to them now with a 2021 ear, you're like, alright.
All right, so let's
So that's why I
can
think
we say 51, 49 Hope?
51%, 49 hold.
51% is Hope. 51. He wins that.
That's literally my argument. We did based on the 20. They had worse than me. He said 10-7. I think he said 12-8. I said 11-9. No. That's the listening session. People think I got Wayne winning. I got Hov winning.
But everybody in the house got Hov winning. I think everybody in the house got Hov
It's
winning.
going to be hard to beat any song that Beyonce is on.
Yeah.
And it's going to be
It's
hard
to beat any song that Drake is on.
And it's going to be hard to beat New York. Like, New York State of Mind? Or Empire State of Mind? Yeah, that, like,
I said that though.
it's going to
I said
be,
that yesterday.
like, and those are like two
like,
that's why I said
that's why you
location
skip.
matters when that, because if that song
if they're in New York,
in
then
a
they
garden,
play,
bro,
that's
him
not
and
fair.
his DJ gotta have a conversation. When these songs, if we got a song playing, but if Hov play this, scratch that song, save it for later. Like we gotta have throwaway songs. Like we know we're not gonna win this round. We know we're not gonna win this round. So if we play Empire State of Mind,
But you know that's
fucking
coming
play.
last though. But
Yeah, of
hold the
course.
type of nigga that come out to that shit.
that's what
They'll
you
come out with that. No, but like you said
But
earlier,
hold that type of nigga
he
though.
could start with DOA. You know what I'm saying? That could be like his like creeping. Like he play like a DOA.
But I guess that's the mystique of Hov. You just never.
I'm not gonna lie though, I forgot about Wayne Got Money. That's a good song.
Yo, if they perform it,
If
bro, it gets crazy. Because I remember the performances they had of that shit.
I wish they would have pushed Got Money more than they pushed fucking Lollipop, honestly.
Nah, it's facts.
But the video for Lollipop.
Look,
Wow.
But Lollipop appealed to the masses. That's why.
Yeah, they could play that. They could play that like a Bordertown dance.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
fun.
I hate Lollipop. But my only goal is
I'm just saying. Like that's a great example though. That's a great example. Even though you could low key still play Got
I
Money.
just don't like how we forget how much album shit that Wayne actually had. Because we try to act like he can't just go to album shit and match up. And then we try to take away mixtapes when it's like, bro, that was a huge part of why we loved Wayne.
Well,
Swag surfing gonna hit different.
I mean,
Bro,
if we being honest, that's
watch my
a
shoes. That's
for some that made
if
it
he
cheap.
play that,
Man, listen, bro.
Why you
That's
started
what I'm saying.
listening to
But
it.
that's a lot of people probably was like, I ain't even fucking with his albums like that. I just want to listen to the mixtapes.
But those could be the same people, maybe
Real
older
Wayne
than us. Nah, they might have got
Not Wayne
introduced to
fan,
Lil Wayne, but
Not Wayne.
those could be the same ones. I'm talking about the older crowd, where Jay-Z didn't have his own mixtape, but he was on mixtapes. Like they were just rapping like live on radio.
I don't know.
So that it could be a different
It's a different
for
time.
the older people, and then the people that's younger than us in the room. You gotta think they still think Wayne ass.
Prevalent thing. though.
Nah, it wasn't.
So it's like you got Hov where it's like if that ain't prevalent,
Like
this
a
is
mi-
why
like-
I'm not.
like a
Wayne
legit-
made that shit and was like, yeah, let's take this.
Like a
shit
legit
underground.
mixtape back in the day was like niggas' songs from albums all put on one tape. You know what I'm saying?
Throwaway.
Like a throw, like, but no, like you would get like it would be like 6 or 7 like niggas on the cover, and then you would have like certain songs from like
yeah.
here and there. But it wasn't like somebody taking somebody's beat, rapping over, making a real remix. You know what I'm saying, and putting it out.
Taking a song away from
So once he did that, like everybody was in trouble. Everybody's like, holy shit, like, well he has to ask me for the beat now because he can't rap on my shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's facts.
Yeah, like,
get his my shit.
you know what I mean? And like he did that because like, could you imagine having like you're in the Billboard and like you're maybe at like you're just cracking like 50.
It happened.
You're just cracking like 50.
It happened.
And
to
then
some
like
artists.
niggas call you like, yo, you know
Wayne
Wayne.
body just
Wayne-
Wayne body
No
just
niggas
shit,
hot
bro.
like
No, what is it? No, it was. Fetty was just talking about it on his interview with Academics. He was talking about.
I just watched that joint.
I think it was My Way.
Yeah.
My Way. Drake had got on My Way,
Oh.
but Monty, that was Monty's song according to Fetty, but Fetty didn't. But Fetty wasn't trying to get on it.
Okay.
He just wanted to be Monty and Drake. And Drake was like, pretty much like, I'm on it. But then, like,
For you, basically.
yeah, because he fucked with the song, but then Fetty was like, nah, not knowing, like, but the next, I guess, day or so, like, later on, after they spoke, the song with Drake got leaked. But the original song never, but that version only has Fetty and Drake on it. Monty isn't on it. And it didn't, and that didn't make the album. But that was the song that made Fetty hot.
Fetty said he didn't put it on the album because
Yeah.
Drake did that shit.
And that so
Yeah.
But in reality,
fucking over
he
niggas'
also
feet
did.
like this.
But in reality, like he said, he could just put it on his album. Took his verse
Took
off,
it,
put
and
Monty on
Yeah.
it. On his album.
And let it just
But
build
that
up.
shit still wouldn't blew him up.
Yeah.
But can you imagine being like for example, like
Up and
Gucci,
coming like
like that was a great song, Wasted.
Which one?
When they came out with Wasted.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was a great
Part
song.
of the song, it was-
And then Wayne comes and like he dismantles.
Like, bro,
You know what I'm saying?
It's not a song why we forgetting like, oh shit, that was.
Yeah, but like
Facts.
think about how many
I mean,
niggas
niggas-
rapped on Band for TV. That beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What did I say earlier? Every nigga in hip hop had a version of a Millie.
Bro.
But nothing better than the original.
No, but every nigga in hip hop had a version of a Millie. Though. Like I mean, they 50
They
still
was
have
trying.
a
They was trying, but niggas- they like, we're not gonna keep doing this to us. Like, we're gonna try to do it to you. It's just-
Nah.
It didn't work.
Had,
Bro, I don't lie, bro.
like in Drought 3. Like
You can give me Lil Wayne's put on version over the original. For me. Just because of Wayne verse.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, as much as I love the whole version of Show Me What You Got because of the content and like what he was doing it for, I'm going to play Lil Wayne. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I
Like,
feel the same way about Swagger.
yeah, well, I mean,
I play the Wayne version.
Of course.
No, but niggas will play the original just because like
Like
the
the club.
nostalgia. But no, I ain't playing the Wayne. I ain't playing every time the
You at
original
a
version
party,
come
if
on.
you at a party or a family function, like the original one gonna hit a little bit different, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but every time I hear the original one, I
you hear
Automatically go to the
I
Wayne
do
one.
Wayne verse. I do Wayne verse.
Wayne verse.
Just because of how it hit and where I was. Like
And then there's certain settings where, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple whole songs will go off. Like, if you hear, like, Excuse Me Miss, or, like, Change Clothes, you know what I'm
you
saying?
old head about to get married, so
Like-
excuse me, miss. I get it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you say, like, I drink some Cristal, you know what I'm saying? Don't roll me a blunt, roll me a J, you feel me?
Talk heavy.
Like, that's why I think placement, like, I think I have Whoa winning. But I think if he came in there and played the wrong shit, Wayne can beat him. But I think the only way Hov do it is to. I think Wayne Hov only does it is to give Wayne his flowers.
Well, you keep on, I didn't put no 444 songs on there. Like,
That would go-
people screaming, like, Story of OJ and all this shit, and it's just like, bro, like,
no,
like, no.
Like, I
like,
will not sing.
it's a good song to ride around in the car and, like, listen to, or, like, if you're cleaning the
that
crib.
shit not getting expensive.
But, like, you're not putting that against Fireman.
Yeah, that's like me saying put President Carter on there. Fire ass song.
You know what I mean? Like, you could do, like, Black Republicans with Nas, was that? Yeah, like, that's an okay song, but, like, it's not gonna stand. You know what I mean?
Not no verses.
Like,
no verses.
I even had the part 2 On the Run with Beyonce. It's on Magna Carta.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know if I heard
Which
that.
club gonna go crazy?
That's a
too?
great
Fucking,
song.
Drunken Love.
Oh yeah,
Drunken Love. Oh my
That shit
god.
gonna go crazy.
He hates the fact that shit go crazy.
Yo,
I want you to go, I want y'all to go back.
Automatic.
You gotta see his face. Peep his face. What he said.
What's the
He hates the fact that that shit gonna go off.
Yo, like, that's
What's
like
the Joe
bro,
Like,
that's Beyonce.
like Carolina Blue Kicks. Was it with Maya? He has one with Maya.
Not if Beyonce in the house, my better not come out.
I mean, he got one with Maya though.
She better not come out. She might
It's like
recently.
Carolina.
That's to me.
Is
Man,
it best of
listen.
me? I think it's best of me.
I think so.
Yeah, that's a good joint too.
That's
I
what
better
it
not do
wasn't
that.
a lot. They would
I
have
better not.
Oh, but what's the joint with Wayne and Kelly Rowland though?
I forgot about that one.
Fuck,
Damn, bitch.
That's a good one. With Kelly Rowland.
fuck, I forget the name of that song. It's not Dirty Laundry. It's
Motivation.
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 Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
if he plays his cards, right, like that's an automatic.
But that's why they got too much to do 20 songs.
They
They
got
No, they got
They
another
would not be
one.
doing the
Are you talking about
coach
motivation or are you
songs.
talking about ice?
not motivation.
Motivation.
Definitely
And then his verse alone on We Taking Over.
I told, but I
He
think
got a couple.
that's automatic win. It's automatic
He
win.
got a couple DJ Khaled songs where like,
On his verses, yes.
what's the joint where he was like, talk to Plies, I took the Phantom back. The I'm So Hood remix.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that was so crazy.
That's what Luda started it off, right?
Right, yeah. Jeez.
That
Chill.
and then
Remember,
he has one.
There's some shit I sent you.
He
I
has
was
one Hollywood. He has one 150,000 called Hollywood Divorce.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's a great Wayne verse. He has another one, Brown Paper Bag.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my.
But
they
Ross
don't
killed
know.
him though. Ross killed him.
Yeah, but they
Ross
got
killed him.
What's
Ace,
the,
Ace.
They gotta pay duffel bag.
Ace,
boys.
dog.
what's
Ace.
the what's the song on Wayne and Swiss Beats? And he started talking French on it.
What song?
It was with Wayne. He was it was Swiss Beats with him and Swiss Beats, and he started talking French on it. I forget the name of it. That shit is.
Oh, it's me. That shit.
Shit, fun too.
Yeah.
Yo,
Fuck.
That's one.
Bro.
It's me, bitches. That's what it is.
It's me, bitches.
I'm gonna listen to it later. Watch.
Soldier. That's
Oh.
how. Bro.
Talking about it.
Niggas is laughing about that soldier shit.
Nah,
Bro, that's a decent.
No. Saying like what Hope gonna play when he would be Beyonce said.
He gonna play him.
Was Wayne on Pop that?
No,
Yes, he was.
French with the she's not French. He's not my but who's not bitch.
Oh yeah. He was
Then,
talking.
depending on how you feel, Hope can play Run This Town.
Make it rain.
Yeah.
But then Wayne can play.
Wayne play his.
That's why I didn't say it. That's why I didn't say it. That's why when you play this, so it's like
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a lot because if you gotta say all the hip hop.
Crazy in Love with Beyonce.
Oh yeah.
So Beyonce, like,
I forgot.
That's the
Make
point.
it rain verse with
front with Pharrell.
Yeah, that's
He
crazy.
could do Make It Rain.
fronting mouth. But in the right crowd.
In the right crowd,
go.
front will go, bro. Let me see. Umbrella.
Feel it like you feel it.
Umbrella with Rihanna.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Oh, he got the other joint with Carrie Hilson too.
Who, Wayne?
Yeah.
That was off his album though, right?
Nah.
That was her shit.
I just remember the video. She
Yeah.
was looking fine as hell.
Oh, Turning Me On.
Turning me on. Yeah, I think that's what it
Pop
was.
bottles.
Pop. Yeah. Pop dog.
With my Mark Jacob
Shut up, bitch.
Swallow. Shut up, bitch. Oh my.
What about
God, man. Man with Tootsie, man.
about whole verse on Monster?
Oh.
The problem with that.
If Nicki is there. I say this every time.
Yeah.
Nicki may have had a top 10 verses by generation off of that song.
No, that's fact, Joe. That's fact.
And that says a lot because it's one, the verses we listen to in our generation, and two, it's coming from a female.
He had a good verse on Soul Paul as
But
well.
also the people she was on the track with.
Yeah.
It was Ross
Ross.
and Jay. Ye.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Bro,
And she was in the middle, right? She was in the middle.
No, she was at the end.
She was at the end.
She finished it off.
That's why.
Yeah, that's why they hurt. They no, she
That's
didn't.
why. That's why.
That's what she was rapping.
Kanye was about to not put her on the song, yo. He about to take the work off
Yeah.
because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like real life.
Yeah, Kanye was going because he was like, nah, I can't.
Like us.
It's the
Wayne
same.
verse.
Oh.
It's the same reason why Drake put
You gotta
a
hear
second
Trey
verse
Songz.
on
You gotta hear
Joint,
Trey Songz verse on that beat.
I heard it. It's fire. That's what he was doing a little
Yeah.
a little rap.
Yeah.
Wayne was on what's that song? Want the Shit Forever.
Yeah, but that was a while.
Was it? That's with Drake and M, right?
Yeah, Drake and M. Yeah, it's forever. Yeah, it's
But
forever.
that's like
M. That's when every
Yeah,
line,
that's
every line in America had that.
Yeah, that's facts.
But that M verse.
What's crazy? That Ember is
M
crazy.
verse.
Yeah, I give him a lot of credit for that.
Who?
Eminem.
No, Eminem may not have like a lot of good hip hop albums,
But
hip hop verses.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
M
give
got
It's not
some.
more than enough.
M got some
It's
shit.
not more than enough.
verses.
That's
Like,
fine.
actually
That's
spitting,
fine.
'cause-
That's fine. Cause not a lot of people gonna know this.
So do y'all think M ate Homo on Renegade?
Yes.
Nah.
On what?
Nah. When you go back and listen to
Renegade.
it, fuck yeah.
Yes.
I'll listen to it like 10 times if you
Go
guys
back
do.
and listen to
But
it.
only because
I'm trying to be like, he didn't.
bro, I do say that only because
Bro, yeah, bro, it's okay to lose on the track. He not.
I think Royce bodied M. Because I think Renegade was an original Royce song.
It
And
was.
I think Royce bodied.
Royce?
I think Royce bodied M so bad that he gave it to M, or he gave it to Jay, and then he let M redo his verse. I think that's how it happened.
Royce is
Because
very
Royce,
underrated.
Very good.
I hear Royce's
Very.
voice on that beat, and I'm just like, what the fuck could he have said? And, that's when, that was before sober Royce. So
That always makes me wonder, like, what the fuck happened with Slaughterhouse? You know what I'm saying? Because they were
one first
you know
name
what it
Joe,
was?
last name Button.
I don't even think it was that.
Speaking of which,
That was
never gonna be
They were never
Hobo.
gonna sell.
Hobo.
Yeah,
Hobo
they
was sell
They were
big.
never gonna sell, but like that was.
That was all them niggas spit.
I feel like that's what Griselda's doing now. Like they're
but they're actually like
they can spit, they can
like,
sell.
really like family though, right?
Who? Griselda?
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know.
not 200% sure.
But
Slaughterhouse.
I know Slaughterhouse wasn't claiming they was family. It was like we just fuck with each other.
they didn't even fuck with each other.
Yeah.
Hip Hop Awards freestyle is fire.
Yeah.
They all had fire except for
Which hot take? Joel Ortiz had the best.
I was about to say Joel Ortiz had the best one. Hands down.
best control verse. I thought you said he had the best verse on that. I was
No,
gonna say.
I'm talking about control. Remember control? He had the best control.
Yo, so I had Dead Presidents as a B-side.
That sound about right.
For who you feel?
That sound about right. No, cause he's done it at a B-side concert.
Like I
So, but in certain rooms,
it knocks. You know what I'm saying?
like for me, Let the Beat Build is a B-side for Wayne. It may be my favorite Wayne song,
Yeah, no, I agree.
but it's
But
a
then
B-side.
I don't
for
know
me.
though. But then I don't know. Man, he might play it. You know, it ain't gonna fucking happen. I just think people need to start putting respect on
What
He got a
the
lot
Carter
of shit.
4? What?
The Carter 4 is another one.
Oh, you know what? There's a good
That
song on there. It's
always-
underrated. I think it's called Mega Man.
Mega
Mega
Man.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Y'all,
Carter 4 is
y'all
another one.
forgot Wayne's verse on Maybach Music.
I saw that.
Maybach music.
Yeah, the real.
Maybach
What was that?
2009.
Teflon.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
that
Teflon
Teflon?
Don. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one. That's a good one.
I ain't gonna lie.
Carter 4.
Carter 4 is actually a good album.
Hold on, let me go down this track list real quick because
It's low key. It's low key.
Yeah, you know the problem with the Carter 4 is that because he was going through that shit with the label, he had to keep pushing it back, and they was just releasing songs from it.
Yeah.
So all the fire songs on the album we had already heard by the time the album came out.
well,
So
that's
people
what
trying to
happened.
say the album was garbage, but I'm like, if you go down the track list, it was actually a
Do
pretty
you
good album.
remember when the Carter 3 actually leaked and he had to redo the whole album?
I remember that story. I don't remember.
So
listening to
basically-
the actual.
So basically, there was about 9 to 10 songs. It became a mixtape. I can't remember what mixtape it was though.
It is. They still got a Carter 3 on.
It was
something
it came out at the same time around like I Feel Like Dying.
Yeah.
So like it was
Okay.
those like
Okay.
songs came out. And that was supposed to be originally on the Carter 3, and he had to redo the whole Carter 3 basically because of that shit got leaked.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that, but I
Oh,
do know they
shit.
got.
Wasn't it one of his more recent albums?
You know what I forgot?
What?
Wayne's verse on Nightmares on 808 Heartbreaks.
You don't like the Carter 4?
Carter 4, Nightmare to the Bottom, She Will, How to Hate,
I fuck with
John.
John.
Abortion. It's a wild.
It's
one.
good. I forgot about
What year was that? 2012.
That's
Special,
that's like
President
2012.
Carter, it's good.
The 4? Carter 4?
Decent.
Blunt Blonde was alright.
2011.
It's a decent album.
2011, really?
Decent album.
You know how?
But if you put the Carter,
You know how I know? Because we used to listen to Nightmare on the Bible for like every game.
That's facts too.
but if you put the Carter 4 against the Blueprint 3, what wins?
Blueprint 3 is which one?
With
That's not. No, Gifted and Curse is the second one.
no Blueprint 3.
Yeah.
Oh, Gift and Curse is the second one. Yeah, I'm saying the third one with the.
With the lines on the milk?
Yeah.
What we talking about? Thank you, DOA. Run this town.
Thank you's an underrated song.
Empire
I
State
love
of
Thank
Mind.
You.
I'm gonna go
What else
Blueprint
you
3.
get? On to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Blueprint.
Stars Born.
Stars Born.
Yeah, but we might.
Only because, bro,
Venus versus Mars is an underrated track too.
Yeah.
you got Hate. His last 4 is Hate, Reminder, Song Business, and Young Forever.
Forever young.
Yeah.
Wanna be.
Cause like
Solid
the
ass
Carter,
album.
That's a who you do. That's a
the Carter 2 is a great album.
Carter 2 was his
Like,
best.
oh, you didn't mention Shooter.
You
You don't play that. You don't think you play Shooter? Shooter's a great song.
Depends on how many songs.
There's a lot of songs. I
If he
think
gets
Big
20,
Shooter-
if he
Big
gets
Shooter-
20,
That's like, I don't think Jay will play Imaginary Players.
It's like one of those I'm a Wayne fan song. Like this is my
Right.
Wayne fan songs.
I don't.
It's not like I'm trying to win a verse. That's why that's a lot of songs.
When
I
he
didn't
do it
know
at a
because of
B-side,
that.
of course, or like a C-side concert, of course.
Yeah.
But in a verse, I
It
don't
was,
think.
it was a lot of tracks I ain't put from the drop 3 out.
The drop 3.
Why?
What?
Yo, Carter.
My niggas wasn't on the drum.
Yeah.
Carter 2 is crazy, yo.
I'm looking at the
Yeah,
Carter 2.
Carter 2
There was a lot of songs from the Carter
The
2
drop
I
3
didn't put.
is ineligible.
Why?
Yo, niggas get me.
Drop 3 was what year? Drop 3 was what year?
06.
About 06.
06. It's ineligible.
06.
Why not? Why?
What year?
Oh, 11.
11? Oh, 06.
I was in 7th grade when he dropped
Oh,
it.
yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense why you would say you shouldn't put that on there.
No, it was a great time in my life.
That's what it makes sense why you would leave it up. I would personally like because anything no ceilings for me.
Because I feel it. Because in my life at that time, if you'd have put on the Drop 3 or Kingdom Come, I'm like,
What is that same year?
yeah, same year. I'm like, turn that.
Oh no, Kingdom Come might have been
Kingdom Come the fuck off. Like,
Kingdom Come might have been like
feet hanging out the
07.
window, like,
Nah,
it was the same.
It was the same year.
If I'm LeBron James and he's Jordan, I run more rings in my performance, more Kobe Bryant
It
than
was
all this. It was 06, 07. It was that same little stretch. But if you put on Kingdom Come and you put on the Drop 3, like what are we talking about?
It's crazy year.
I was like lost one. I was like lost
Crazy
one from the
year.
album.
No, Beach Chair is good.
From Kingdom Come.
Kingdom Come, you got
I
Beach.
actually like that.
Yo, you got Beach Chair. It's a great album. You got Kingdom Come, you got
like
Beach
Kingdom
Chair.
Come.
Let me see. You look at the track list.
Yeah.
Kingdom Come's good. Show me what you got. Lost One. 30 something is really good if you actually listen to it.
That's it.
Beach Chair.
I just personally, it's just lost one and maybe
30 something.
show me what you got.
Yeah.
But it's not. But out of the
Favorite joint and-
out of the 14 songs, you only got like 4.
That's why it's like notably one of his worst albums. They say.
You know what? You know what I think this was? I think these were the throwaways from the Black Album.
Yeah, because you like.
Because
You ever watch the doc on the Black Album?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't watching.
So like, when they had the Black Album, they had a list of producers because this was supposed to be his last one. You know what I'm saying?
You
So-
don't try to retire.
so-
Yeah. Who's who?
So they were like, all right, you get 1 week with one producer, you know what I'm saying, and playing beats or whatever, and like you get that one song. And it was like, the documentary was crazy because like Cuz is at the fucking club 3 o'clock in the morning, he's coming back and he's jumping right in the studio, you know what I'm saying? And like he's not writing anything down, like he's just like getting right into it. And like Hov does that and Wayne does that. But to a different like
What hood mixtape? Not hood mixtape. Hood DVD was it when Wayne was towards the end, and then we finally
Smack DVD?
I think it might have been the Smack DVD. We finally saw the lighter noise when he finally did it. We was like, oh, that's where that shit came from. And I forget what song he was doing, but like the shit sounded weird. But then you put the beat on it, and then it was like, oh shit, that's that verse. I forget.
I've never seen that. I gotta look at that. But just
But
like
he had the phone cup, and then he did the lighter shit, and then he just started. Fuck, what was that one where his voice was fucking crazy? They're gonna get to me, and I'm gonna.
But watching like Hov do that for his last run, you know what I'm saying, to collectively get those producers together and those people he's never worked with and do that because like look at this track list, which is like as a last album track list, you're like holy shit.
We got it up.
December 4th, you know what I'm saying? Great song.
Best song of the album.
You know what I'm saying? What more can I say? Great production. Encore. You know what I mean? And that's you know what I mean? You got Change Clothes. Dirt Off Your Shoulder. And this is which Dirt Off Your Shoulder came when Timberland really wasn't making beats like that because he was going through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Drugs.
Moment of Clarity. 99 Problems. Lucifer. Allure.
Allure. What's against life?
Allure. And
Black
And they-
Album was my favorite Jay-Z album.
it's
Was it?
Yeah.
American Gangster is mine. American Gangster is a
My
flawless-
favorite is American
It's a
Gangster,
flawless album.
but his best, obviously, we know is. Well, actually, people don't know. People gonna say reasonable.
He was gonna say Reasonable Doubt.
What do you think is the Blueprint?
Out of 12 songs, I think 10 of those are hits. On Blueprint.
I'm like hot take. I think
No, that's his. Blueprint's his best,
Watch the
but American
Throne.
Gangster for me is.
Watch the Throne was a really good album.
Yeah,
super low
if we
key.
got part 2.
Nah, we don't need parts.
It might happen.
Facts.
Nah, bro.
Might happen.
Nah, bro. These niggas on an island, bro. Niggas on an island. Niggas in fucking England. Like niggas everywhere recording. So you can. I know for sure. I'm about to look up how many.
What really disappoints me though, and with Wayne,
16 songs.
is
That's all they gave us. Is 16 songs.
Only 16?
You screaming only 16.
Yeah, like,
Only 16.
Listen, look, he's a Chris Brown fan. He expect 40 songs.
Give me all them shit.
He's a Chris Brown fan. That's what you mean. That's what he
That is
expects.
a moment. Like,
that'd have been crazy.
like if they do it now, it won't have the same feel.
No.
If Wayne and Drake sat down and did a collab album,
But
like
do you think
now
that
it's
had something to do
Why not?
with
Why not?
at the time?
No. Because technically, when you do the math,
it might be okay.
it could be how Watch the Throne album was. Just one's not a producer. Because Wayne was still, Ye was Ye at that point.
And Wayne had a crazy year.
Drake is Drake at this point, right?
And Wayne had a crazy year this year.
But Wayne-
I was
on
about to
features,
say
bro.
that. Contrary to popular belief, Wayne has had a crazy
No,
year.
I'm not saying that, but we could also say at that time, Hope might
that
have
last
been on
project he dropped
the
wasn't it?
decline, right?
I'm talking about features.
We could all agree
That shit,
Wayne is
that
on the
shit with Rich the
decline.
Kid was not it.
yeah, I mean that's why I said.
But if you look at where they
Oh.
were in their
Okay.
careers, it makes sense. It
I get what you're saying,
aligns.
but you're comparing it to that.
Yeah.
I'm just comparing it to like, if I wanted to get that collaborative project, I would have wanted Wayne.
Oh, when they did ignorant shit?
No,
that-
not
around
even
that-
that. Like if we go
around that time.
like 2010, 2011,
Yeah, around that
2012,
time.
like that's great. Like
Who would do it?
that's
He
great
had a first
content.
one so far gone, right?
Wayne,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what ignorant shit was.
Mm-hmm.
Ignorant shit was also and ransom too, right?
I thought. I don't know.
Or that might have been on Heartbreak Drake. But I think they dropped the ball with that. Having that.
You think that could have had something to do with the
label?
the label shit?
The label
It could
and
have been Lil Wayne didn't really want to.
because it's disappointing that Drake does a joint album with Future and gets washed on the album.
Here you go.
And
Here you
That's my lead.
go. You think Drake got washed? Or you think Drake just didn't care?
you didn't think he got washed on the album.
I'm not deflecting from your opinion. I'm just saying you think Drake got washed or you think he just didn't care? Because that was at a point where Future might have needed a favor.
Drake always-
That was- you could, as a Future fan, you could admit that's when Future might have needed a favor. Right or wrong?
I don't know.
That album
Favorite.
That album.
All right, whatever.
What year was it? What year? Look up the year and I'll tell you if
It
he
was
needed a favor.
like 20.
It was like 2013, 2014.
You said
I was
which
definitely
one?
in college. Which one came out?
Yeah. It was 2014 or 2015. I think.
Definitely was in Mercer.
What's the name of that album?
Was it
Time
Mercer?
to Be
I
Alive.
was in Florida
Yeah.
when that joint came out, and I ain't like that album drop. Like that. It was
So at that time,
I didn't like.
what we going
I
on?
didn't like the change.
Was that Take Care?
Digital Dash.
Well, no. Nothing was the same.
Dancing,
Yeah, I think that was
Hollywood Plug.
right?
Jumpman.
2015.
2015. So it was nothing was the same. So who? Like, at the time, like nothing was the same. It was an okay collective album, but like lyrically, rapping wise, like what was Drake putting out? What was he rapping about?
Nothing was
Tussle
Right,
Nothing was
right,
good.
right.
He got washed by Big Sean.
You don't like nothing was the same.
No,
I
Oh,
love
that's
that.
people's. Oh, that's
I
people's.
love nothing was the same.
That's people's best Drake album.
Nah, but listen, I got to
It's
take
a
on that.
shaky
Nothing was the
joint.
same. Nothing was the same to me. It wasn't an album. It was a fucking mixtape.
So it was
Because he had no direction to where he was going with that
so-
album.
so was
It was just a
Remix.
collection of
yeah, that was
good
that was
songs.
literally a mixtape. That was a throwaway.
It's a great though. It was a great
What
though.
time? What
It's
time?
great, though.
And if you're reading this, was the same year.
Okay.
Just to, if you want to put things.
Wait, what? So
If
then,
you're reading this is too late.
if you're reading it's too late.
That was the same year. Shit.
Same year?
Really?
You sure?
Drake
It was
putting out
2016?
work,
15, yeah.
Oh, it's flooding.
That's
No, no.
Flooding.
Because
Views
16
was
was
16.
views.
16 was views. More Life was 2017. He's put an album out every year.
Well, that's how his contract was.
Literally, he put out his.
But that's the way his contract was set up.
He didn't have to.
No, that's the way.
No, he probably wanted to get the fuck out
That's
of his contract. Yeah,
That's the way his. But
yeah.
so
See, then it
I
makes
like
sense.
no.
Once
I
After
like
got
nothing was
going,
the same.
the music
Don't
got
get
worse
it
and
fucked
worse.
up. I
Album
like
got
nothing
worse.
was the same.
I do
But
too.
he got Big Sean washed him
On what?
on the joint two chains. Got everything. Got.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah,
nigga
yeah,
literally,
yeah,
if you listen to
Oh yeah,
he put his second verse on there because the first version didn't have.
That's my theory of what Wayne did for Mr. Carter.
Because the first version didn't have a second Drake verse. And then after he probably heard Big Sean shit, like, damn, I got my ass whooped. let me just throw another, you know what I'm saying, 16.
I think that's why he did the.
But I do think
the interlude
I think
on
that's
Pound
essentially.
Cake after what Drake did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What? Nothing was the same?
Yeah, we call it the album. That's just essentially a mixtape.
Well, I feel like every other album, he like changes the genre of like.
Well, if you're reading this too, if you're reading this, it's too late. Was a mixtape.
His best
word.
Yeah, it's really.
Care Package.
Yo, he was talking in that. Yo.
Care Package was.
No, if you're reading this too late, it's his best work.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like he has Madonna. He has.
No, fuck Madonna. He comes off with Legend.
Oh, Legends.
That's his.
That was my shit.
That's his
Facts.
best intro, bro.
Legends.
Even though Over My Dead Body is elite,
I still think.
but Legend
I
is
still got Legend,
Legend
bro.
is his best intro.
Legend is crazy.
You think it's the
What's
one-
the joint with Travis Scott?
I like Tusker.
Shit.
That's a, I ain't gonna lie. I was
Company.
That was.
What? Nigga, at the time,
You in the six?
by the time the way
You
into
in the
life,
6
nigga,
p.m.
was trying to get
6 p.m. in New York?
like,
I'm about to
you know
roll up
what
and listen
I'm
to it.
saying? Like, yo.
6 p.m. in New York?
Crazy, yo. That's
Yeah.
That's a crazy.
He had used to it. Wait, that's no.
What's that? 7? We had 7 tracks in there. 6, 7. Maybe
17.
That was 17 tracks.
Yes.
You know,
Of
it's
hits.
Yeah.
Of hits.
Of
no
hit.
Of hit. Now you want. That's towards the end. Of hits.
Oh, Star 67.
Of hits.
Yeah.
No skips.
10 bands.
He
50.
said all hits, no misses. This
Wait,
was married folk.
Ain't no telling.
Nah, he had some shit on that. Yo.
Reach.
Yeah, that was
Wednesday night interlude.
Yeah, that was one of those
Yeah, I'm
ones.
just going back to that, so I forgot.
Nah, yeah, I might go back to it tonight,
I ain't
low
got my
key.
TV back in the day.
Party went
Yeah,
crazy.
Party went wild on that joint.
I ain't been back in my TV.
And Jungle's my shit. Jungle's
Yeah, Jungle. Yeah.
This album was crazy. Yo, bro, I keep trying to tell me this album was crazy.
But that's the thing, like.
I just consider it an album.
It's a mixtape, though.
Because the label considered it an album.
But it's like, imagine if Wayne would have given us the content.
Label's like,
Yeah.
nah, make this
Nah,
album.
they heard that. They was like, yeah, it's,
Imagine if Wayne would have
It's
given us
out.
the content. that
you threw this on a mixtape? Oh, that's
Towards the end
Yeah.
of his career?
Yeah.
Like as he aged.
Like Drake's. I don't care what anybody says. He's on the end cusp of his run. Yeah. We probably have two more Drake albums left.
I think we got one good one.
one good one and one throwaway.
This one coming up, I think it's gonna be the one.
Because the thing.
I mean, like,
Oh, the thing about
Take care is tough.
Take care of stuff. The thing about it is like yo, you can only the type of artist he is, you can only vulture so much.
Where did you guys with?
So it's
people get mad at me when I say that though.
So-
Drake one of my favorite artists.
But no, me too.
Culture.
But he can only culture so much. So he's gonna see the progression of the rap game in the next 3 or 4 years, and he's gonna be like, all right, this is
Take
why I'm
care
gonna
with
fucking go."
Rihanna, Marvin's room.
You don't have to.
Lord knows.
I think that's what
Cameras doing it wrong. The real hurt. Like, this,
I was very
hell yeah,
disappointed when
fucking
Sharon
right.
came
Practice
out.
the rock. Come
Oh
on,
yeah, fucking right is one of those ones, yo.
But I like.
It was one of those ones.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is
When
best
he
body
gets
work.
Like Halo.
Halo.
You can argue it. You can really
Yeah,
argue both.
You can
It's
argue.
so
trying to rap like baby and
Like
Juice
him,
is
like
so
him
crazy,
and
too.
ASAP Ferg are a
Juice is
great
crazy.
combo.
It's a
Like he
great.
should do way more songs
Juice
than
is
ASAP.
How we turn this to a Drake shit? That's crazy.
Them.
No.
Them.
We're talking about Meek right now.
Yeah, we're definitely talking about me
Oh,
right
what's
now.
Whiskey's best album?
We went on the
Best
tangent.
album?
Mr. Philadelphia.
You still up there?
That's crazy. Wow. That's really crazy.
You a Meek fan.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's really
I heard
crazy.
that album once. You're a Meek fan.
Yo, what? Nigga,
You
That's
heard I heard that
Philadelphia
album
is a-
once.
that was the one.
I'm not a Meek fan.
Yeah, I know that.
But am I lying though? That was like the last time before we got
Yeah, I'm gonna go back.
Mr. Philadelphia. That was like the last time we got like
What, Meek
no industry week.
That was Flamer Street.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
I would say, I see it's hard for me to say best album. My favorite album.
Dream Chasers. Wins and losses. I think he was really talking. He was really
Wins and
talking.
losses is the one before championships, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
championship
might be his. If it's not his best, it's his second.
Championship has
His
a-
best body of work. I
It's
think
a
it's
great,
championship.
It might be
it's a great playback value.
Yeah.
That's why I say
Yeah,
it may be his
Go
best
down.
body of
People-
work.
A lot of people gonna be like, that's gonna be his best album.
And a lot of people
Meek fans gonna
That
be
he
like,
had some.
it's probably
That's
one
when
of
the
the
time in his life where he really had something. to say.
like. There's a couple albums that like I hold like
I think
that
that's-
hold a lot of weight, and Good Kid, Mad City is one of them.
Forgot you was a K-Dot fan.
It's a very
I fucking rock, bro.
Good Kid, Mad City is a very good playback, like every song. And then YG's first album, My Crazy Life.
Yeah.
But that's not YG's best album. It's the album after that.
Which one is that?
Man.
Just listen. No, I'm not even a YG fan. I'm not a YG fan.
Still Brazy.
Still Brazy is really good actually too.
Still Brazy.
But I actually came across like one of his like B-list songs on like Pandora, and I'm like, oh shit, like
YG be talking.
I'm like, oh shit, like you know what I mean? Actually, it was a song with Kendrick.
That's when Kendrick bodied him.
Yeah, one of them been smoking, and another been smoking and drinking. I think it is something like that. And I'm like, oh shit, like so. Listen to the
Came out,
album,
so.
but you have to listen to it like song by song.
It's called Really Be.
Really big, because it's like a movie. Every song, every song,
I like projects that.
Yeah, it has like a whole. It's like a training day basically, like the whole song. So that's like the whole album.
I think all the Kendricks.
And then what's
all the Kendrick albums.
What's Game's album? Jesus Piece.
He know, bro. He fucking know.
That's Game, bro.
Born to
That's
Rap,
Game's
bro.
best album,
Born to
bro.
Rap, bro.
That is his best album.
Born to
Fuck
Rap.
documentary.
Documentary
Piece.
Documentary was
Jesus
Peace album.
Piece.
You know that, right?
Jesus Piece.
50 wrote 70% of the
I
documentary.
think it was Dre's album, personally.
You think so?
I think
It was 50s. He gave him Hate It or Love It. He gave him
I think it was Dre's album.
Put You in the Game.
Jesus.
But no,
It's his
Jesus.
best
Born
work.
to Rap.
Nah, man, Jesus Piece.
Born
Jesus
to Rap.
Piece, bro.
Yeah, go back. I don't know if you was a
What do you mean?
Game fan.
Go
like-
back. I mean, go. I
I'm
go
talking
back
about
to the week.
And then
Yeah, I ain't doing like we talk about this all the time. We had this argument all the
2
time.
Chainz has some pretty good albums too.
See, I can't. I was about to say, I don't listen to him.
His last album was really good though.
Which
I'm gonna go with them songs still doing the documentary.
not Pretty Girls Love Trap Music.
That's the one that had the Ariana Grande.
Oh no, that's
the
no.
newest album.
Yeah, the newest one with the Lil Duval joint on there. Ty Dolla $ign fucking disappoints me all the time.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I love him on features.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Features,
saying.
he killing
His
it.
features are crazy, but like you can have like a solo Ty Dolla $ign joint. It's
I
bad
know
mid.
why you hate. I know why you hate.
Why?
You're a Future fan.
Nah, I don't let that.
They make the same music.
I don't let that mix. Nah, because
They make the same music.
in
It's
a
just
sense,
they make the same music,
In a
bro.
sense.
They make the same music.
but you know,
Both are R&B artists who rap.
but this Ty really rap.
That's Future.
What you call him? Future R&B artist?
Yeah. Wow. That's a hot take though.
That's a lava take.
I mean,
I mean, what?
I wouldn't say he's a R&B artist.
He ain't really a rapper, nigga.
How's he not a rapper?
He not spitting.
How is he not an R&B
So he
artist?
was singing on Commas?
Okay, so you just
He was singing on Inchin?
so once again you're just naming songs where he's definitively rapping.
He's like Migos. Like how they do
No,
this shit.
he's Ty Dolla $ign.
No, he's not.
You don't know when Ty Dolla $ign is rapping or singing.
It's Ty Dolla
You said what? You said what?
$ign. You said Future is Ty Dolla $ign.
He's a South Ty Dolla $ign. He's a South Ty Dolla $ign.
That is
It's a bad take.
like a bad take.
Is it, is it a bad take?
Yeah, it's a
Or is it a take that
He
y'all
just
don't agree
called hot
with?
takes.
Or is it a take that y'all don't agree with?
He's not.
It's
R&B
different.
artist, bro. He's not an R&B artist. Like that's
An R&B artist, bro?
That's ridiculous.
Jeremiah is an R&B artist.
That's
You know what I'm saying? Miguel's an R&B artist.
ridiculous.
Like,
That's ridiculous.
like Neo's an R&B artist.
Okay.
Future's a nigga who harmonizes.
Why do you think he's an R&B artist though? What's your...
Turn on the lights?
What is
on
No.
the
Matter of
floor.
fact,
Think that's
no,
R&B?
no. Because you have to explain this shit. You text it.
what?
Explain this notion that Hove is Lil Wayne. You said Hove is.
Oh, I said
So Hove is Kobe, and then Lil Wayne is Iverson.
AI.
What? Explain that to me, because that
'Cause
doesn't.
they-
Make,
alright.
that doesn't make any
Alright,
sense.
one hip hop
You
is
mean
so.
Hov is Jordan?
I don't think anybody.
This is it. I want to hear.
I
I
don't
want to
think
explain
anybody-
it.
So
'Cause
nobody
you
can be the GOAT?
No,
No, I don't think anybody. I don't think any.
Because Drake could be Kobe. That would make more sense. Isn't it?
LeBron.
Drake is LeBron.
Alright.
Drake is LeBron.
That's all I want.
That's the definitive, man.
Only reason I'm saying
Drake
Drake
is
was
LeBron.
Kobe is
Snoop is-
because
I think Wayne is Kobe.
But you also think Hov is Jordan.
Yeah.
I also.
I'm saying
Let's go with age first. All right, let's go with the average.
Only reason why I said that because only reason why I compared them to because when you look at it, they technically existed in the same time. Just one whole Wayne and Hov.
But see, I don't agree with that because when
But
you
if
talk,
you-
when you
so
talk
where's
hip hop
Nas?
to athlete,
Hear me
they
out,
don't
hear
have
me
to
out.
line up with
Hear me out.
timeline though.
I'm just going based off of what we know about each person's career. Then we just putting that in rap. That's why. But when you listen, but when Kobe came out, who was in the league?
Kobe came out was 98.
He was in a draft with AI.
With AI, they got dropped at the same time.
Everybody, you could, I shouldn't say argue, but he was in the league with Tim Duncan.
Ray Allen,
Right.
Kevin Garnett,
But
Tracy.
early on, up until like 06, you could argue Kobe wasn't the best player in the league, right? That's, okay, that's what I'm saying. When Hov first came out, you had Nas, you had Bus, you had X, you had Snoop, and you had a Pac album that came out after.
You had UGK.
And then who had the worst numbers? Who had the worst numbers out of all of them?
I don't know.
Hov. If you go back, X was the best seller out of all of them. X had 2 platinum albums in a year. Hov was
back to back. He was on a run.
Hov was the throwaway. Reasonable Doubt didn't become hot until Hov was made a Billy.
Yeah.
So you get that timeline. Shout out Kobe. Shout out to say where Kobe wasn't necessarily the best. But his longevity made him.
I get it because
I give him surpass everybody.
I understand
right?
because now you have a Kobe in the shadow of Mike, and then if you want, I'm not saying this is what it is, but I understand what you're saying because if you want, you can say DMX was Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Shaq was hot for a
hot second.
A hot second.
But he was the biggest thing in the world.
I understand.
That's what I'm talking about. But I also don't think.
I think that's bad.
But I also don't.
I'm not hot for
No.
hot second.
Huh?
Shaq wasn't hot for a hot second.
After 06, Shaq was done.
After 06, yeah.
After that run with the Heat,
he haven't dominated since
No.
96.
Yeah, that's
So
you can
then-
say. You can say X first album up until I want to say. Fuck. Who was his?
I think you made that argument make a lot of sense.
What? Just now?
Pop, you did. You made it make a lot of sense.
I told you I had to explain this to you too much in text, nigga.
I understand.
But I also said I don't think anybody.
Because when he saw that shit, he was like,
I don't think anybody in hip hop is Jordan.
No. Okay. The problem with that is there's no one that Hov can look at and be like, oh yeah, he's still above me.
No, that's just hip hop.
Because we're talking body of work.
That's just hip hop itself. Hip hop itself is above Jay-Z.
That's my point.
But that's what I'm saying. But
You're
there's so
talking
much.
about, you're talking about your line of
Jordan, you can
timelines
argue.
and-
Yeah. But that's what.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what I said.
But you're talking about just body of work overall with players, period. His whole has to be Jordan.
But
And
there's
not
certain.
because of
But
what
there's
he
certain.
did.
There's
It's the
certain
same thing with
shit.
Jordan. Not because what he did on the mic,
when it was time.
what he did in the business realm of it. And
But
how
he wasn't the
he-
first a lot of the times in what he did in hip hop. He just picked.
The first in what? You mean
He
like,
wasn't the first. Oh wait, when he did Rockaway, Sean John was already out.
all right, but Rockaway did better than Sean John.
No, that's not the point. But a lot of what Jordan did was the first.
Nigga, Jordan didn't do the first crossover,
He didn't.
but he did it better than a lot of niggas. He didn't do the first fadeaway.
Did Jordan do a crossover?
Yeah.
What? Jordan had a crossover?
You don't remember the
I mean, that was a push off. I wouldn't call it a crossover.
that was the push
What
up.
the fuck AI do? AI is a crossover.
Like,
If you look at the camera,
I'm saying though, but you know, that's a crossover, right? Just because he ain't coming all the way out like Iverson and everybody, that's a crossover.
I mean, yeah,
Like, that's what
it
they
wasn't.
say.
It wasn't.
That is a crossover.
It wasn't like a. I don't think that was. We could say like that was a signature Jordan move.
It was
You
good
ain't
enough.
have a signature.
That's
crossover.
when he said a crossover. That's when you say Jordan had a
You're thinking about
crossover. It's like
you're thinking about I think it was a package.
That's what he do.
that's when you say Jordan had a crossover.
Every episode.
Who bopped? Who was Jordan bopping?
Okay.
You ain't seen him out there hitting.
Yeah, a nigga was stealing from him.
He hit Larry with some shit.
Come on now.
That's Larry, dog.
You know, the
That's
baseline
Larry, dog.
the baseline move, come back, spin back.
You know who can get Larry?
What?
Me.
What?
Exactly.
Exactly.
You checking Larry, bro?
No. Larry can't check me.
So Larry can't check you, bro?
No, Larry got you. Larry had a bad back, 2 left feet. Now, me checking Larry, you good.
Not when Drew
On defense?
Not
On
when Drew
defense?
was doing that.
Bro.
So we gonna say Larry was illegal defense. That's what we're gonna do.
No, but he was strapping you.
He was strapping, bro. What are you talking about?
He was strapping you.
What, 6'7"?
Talking about.
Larry like 6'7", and that nigga, he can fight. Like, he ain't no bitch.
Uncle Julius gave him something too.
He did.
That's fine. You feel me? You can try that shit with some white boys. Julius.
He was going toe-to-toe with Magic Johnson.
Magic is salty, but that's
Wow.
Bro, you remember the shit you sent me? The magic joke?
I'm telling you.
The shit you sent me? The
Back-
magic joke?
Back to
The,
Oh
But
yeah.
how was Wayne Iverson though?
Because pound for pound, you could argue Wayne is a GOAT. You could argue it. Some people could argue against
We're
it.
not taking anything away from Wayne being a GOAT.
I know what I'm saying. No,
And no one's taking anything about Iverson being
that's
a
what I'm
GOAT.
saying. But pound for pound. But when you go,
How
how
does
he
that
changed,
make-
but how he,
that's
but
why
you know
I
how
think-
you know how
that's why
AI
I
also
think
changed.
Kobe.
No, AI also changed the league.
I'll give you that.
Wayne changed hip hop,
But see, the reason why I compare him to
and everybody getting face
It's
tats
because
now. We all know.
Wayne-
Everybody in today's day and age is Wayne's offspring. I don't care what nobody says. The more is more relevant than
But,
like,
yeah,
than
all right, so you
the
look at the game.
undertones of it.
There's more Kobe offsprings than there is Iverson offsprings. So Wayne's
Is that
Kobe.
more? With that?
No, Wayne
is
is
more
Kobe.
so the league.
I mean,
Per se?
nah, it's
That more so because of the league,
Iverson
though?
was only 6 foot, and you can't really replicate what he did.
But you gonna
Is that more? But also, is that more so the league? Because at one point, the league hated AI. They just couldn't do anything with him because he was so good.
I like
White America
I like
couldn't
Wayne.
do shit with Wayne because he was so good.
Yeah.
They just
I like Wayne.
no. I'm no. I said this was a hot take to
Yeah.
begin with. It just
It's
made
a- no,
sense
but
in
it's
my
a great-
head.
It's a great.
My mind
No,
goes
when you
crazy.
explain it, I can see what
No,
you're
it's
trying
a
to
great-
get at, but
it's
it's
a-
just like,
it's a-
My mind goes crazy. So don't
to me,
mind
I
me.
say Wayne is Kobe because you're gonna have people who gonna put him in a conversation, but the one thing Kobe gonna fucking do is get a fucking bucket.
He'll get a bucket.
And the one thing Wayne was gonna do was
So-
go on the track and slide on
So
that
where
bitch
does
fucking-
Nas fit in this situation?
He's a ball player.
That's
Tim
tough.
Duncan?
That's what I was thinking, but no, Timmy's a way more accomplished though.
Wait,
Nas might.
Nas could be like
Nas might be a dirt.
Because the thing about Nas is
Or-
he never really fell off, but he wasn't too flashy. He was just consistently if you go get if you're getting a Nas
Nas-
version,
Nas-
Outside of
like-
what he did with Kanye.
Nas got a
Yeah,
Brandon
that's
Roy
what
game.
I'm
Not Brandon Roy, but
Wow.
Nas got a Brandon Roy game.
no,
It's
not,
like
you're not gonna disrespect.
no. When Brandon Roy,
What's up with cuz, yo?
Yo, my bad.
no, Brandon Roy tough though, right?
What?
We can all agree Brandon Roy was tough.
Oh, I missed the comparison.
But but I'm talking about the whole even keel being like maybe he was underrated, maybe.
Nigga,
he
J.R. Ryder was tough too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but that was a nigga though.
Like,
That's a
so
nigga.
like, you
Nah.
compare niggas who had like short spans to like niggas like that. Like, we're talking about Mr. Consistency. Like, Nas has always been pretty consistent. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say Tim Duncan.
You could argue with Nas. His like you
I thought you would get Tim
you could
Duncan
go-
Ross.
You could go before before
Ross.
King's Disease 1, 2, and then Magic. And you can name me Nas' best 3 albums. If you do a compilation of his best 3 and a compilation of these most recent 3, you could argue what he's putting out now is better than what he's ever.
Is it King's Disease 2, King's Disease 1, and what?
In Magic, the one that he just dropped on.
The Joan with
Fire.
he had the wedding dress, that shit is probably one of his best albums.
Yeah, but you could. So I think Nas is
Tim Duncan.
giving us
He
his
got
best
rings.
work now. Honestly.
But see, the thing with being Tim Duncan,
And he's low-key the most
back up
active.
when it comes to accomplishment when you say Tim Duncan.
That's true.
Like,
But no, it does
might
because
be
everybody respects Nas.
That's a fact.
Under Jay-Z, there's not a rapper out there who would even fix their lips to disrespect Nas. You get what I'm saying? Like there's like that's just.
So would Nas be
Shout out
like
to Ether.
Will?
I said shout out to Ether.
Yeah. So that's like if you think about Ross has to be D-Wade.
Because of the Florida connection?
No, because he did it on his own. He does it with a team, and when he balls, he balls.
I like
Comparison.
that.
You said, okay, so
He
who
did it
would
on
be
his own.
Kiss?
Who would Kiss be?
Kiss.
Kiss would be like a
That's a whole different.
Whole different podcast.
That's I gotta
Kiss
think
would be like a
about.
Ray Allen.
Take some notes.
Ray Allen?
Yeah. Because
Honestly, I think that
seriously, in his
if I'm really being real, I think that does like Ray Allen a disservice
you think so?
because Kiss is
Ray
like
Allen was it.
Yeah,
But
Kiss is
like,
like
but so was Kiss.
Kiss is like he's like Kiss is like the culture it. He's not like I got
Not like track,
big,
like track.
Well, obviously you know he ripped for a lot of.
So what you say, Fab is Ray Allen?
I give you
I
that.
see Fab more
I
than
give you
Ray
that.
Allen.
Fab and Ray
Fab
Allen.
was more.
Because when he was younger,
Yeah.
Ray Allen was real active. He was dunking. He was really going to the rack. The older he got, he
So we can agree Snoop is
Kiss might be like a Paul Pierce.
So we
I'd
can
say
agree
great
Snoop
take.
is Snoop is Kareem? Or no?
I'll never agree to that.
No, Snoop is more like
So who's Kareem? If Drake's LeBron?
Dr. Dre, nigga. But like, oh, bro, that's a lot of.
That's a
lot of
rapper?
Well, that's a lot of
Shit.
shit.
That's a lot of shit. Like
That's a rapper?
I don't even think. I don't think you could put a. Now that's one. I don't think you could put a rapper in that
Who's
category.
that? On who?
Kareem?
Kareem. Cause you're talking about on every level.
Yeah.
Just.
It's like then you have to go like,
Snoop.
nah, it would have to be like.
Every crossover
I
he
take.
did.
I take had to be Kendrick.
Mm.
I take
Mm.
because you said on every level, right? Storytelling, flow, deliverance, record sales.
I mean,
Mm.
That yeah.
if you you can say it's Snoop if you go off that.
That too, but he can be Bill.
Snoop could be Bill.
Snoop has 20 years in the game.
Yeah, I'm about
40
yeah.
years.
He's, you know what I'm saying? He
Has won.
and hasn't missed yet.
I'll give you that. Or would you do Snoop as Tim?
Mr. Consistent.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah. He got the accomplishment. Snoop definitely
Yeah,
got the
I'm
accomplishment.
Yeah.
He arguably got one of the best albums of all time. Tim is the greatest power forward of all time.
Yeah. And then you would have like, see that's hard because you have like people like Ludacris who like were really good for a very like.
Yeah, Grant
He
Hill.
like Michael Ray.
No,
Brandon
Grant-
Rowe.
That's a terrible.
I like that one. I like that one. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Fuck? Nah, like a Kevin
Yeah.
Garnett.
Who?
Luda, nah.
Nah.
KG.
KG.
Nah.
Think about KG was shaky as fuck.
He was just in Minnesota.
Yeah,
It was just losing.
Hold on, so all right,
You understand what I'm saying?
Let's let's play off that. So, because T.I. came in around a little bit after, so would you say?
T.I.'s not better than Jeezy, so it would have to be someone.
So that's what I'm saying. So who would you put as Dirk? Because they were neck and neck as best power forward in the league with Tim. Well, after Tim. So if you're putting Ludacris as KG, who are you man? Who is your Dirk?
So alright, I understand that.
Because it has to.
Well, Jeezy is definitely up there. So Jeezy would have to be a.
Jeezy had a run.
It would have to be T.I.
Jeezy? Oh, T.I. is Dirk.
That's
That's
what
what I would.
he
If he
only
put
because he had more
Luda-
mainstream success.
Yeah, if he puts Luda as KG, I would.
Okay. So alright. So Luda would be more like a Steve Francis.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean? Really?
Why you got him?
a couple decent years, real good, but
So was Steve Francis.
Luda
So 50 would be. So 50 is Tracy. So 50 is Tracy.
50 is Tracy McGrady.
50 is Tracy.
50 is definitely Tracy McGrady because you know.
fact.
All right. Now that I'm going. Now that how y'all go. All right. So 50 would be Tracy.
Yeah,
All right,
because
good.
like when he's there, and you can't beat him. You know what I'm saying? Then like when the massacre and. But like Get Rich Die Trying, I don't give a fuck what you say, dog.
That's one of the ones.
That's one of the ones.
Me,
Like,
anything after Beg for Mercy, I was like 50.
so what is the game for?
The game is an interesting one.
It's motherfucker.
I actually like that one.
Sheesh.
That's
Hold on, what did you say,
I
Ross?
actually like that
What
one.
did you say,
Ross
Ross?
is D-Wade?
D-Wade.
I actually like that one.
I like that one a lot too.
Bro,
He was
Ross
sitting
D-Wade.
on he was sitting on that
I
one.
was definitely sitting on that.
That's a good take. That's a good take. Damn, I didn't even think
I'm
about it.
taking it out. We could do this for an hour, but I'm hot take. I ain't gonna say no more because I'm gonna piss you. I'm gonna.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, you're right. Some nut shit. Future's an R&B artist, so go ahead.
Yo, if you did a Twitter poll, agree with me.
Bro, I don't trust niggas on Twitter, bro.
Exactly.
What's the hot take, bro?
Nah, I ain't thinking one yet.
That's even worse. Bro.
I said if we keep going, I said we can.
All right, so we got way off topic.
Yeah, wait.
All right, so what we back to
10-7,
Wayne.
10-7, 3 times. That's my score.
I'm gonna do like I did yesterday, 12-8.
12-8.
10-7, 3 times.
I'm gonna go with 10-7.
All right,
times.
I'm 11 now.
I like that.
I know for sure.
Yeah, I like
it's going,
10-7.
I know for sure I'm gonna get at least 2. So I'm
going.
I know
two in the
where
positive.
all stands with guarantee wins, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Wayne also has some fire that makes you like double check your catalog, like what am I gonna play next, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like there's a lot of Wayne songs that do that depending on the flow of how the verses is going. You know what I mean? And
I think
it's scary.
I think if he got in there with him, a lot of people would start remembering like, oh shit, I forgot Wayne had this.
Yeah.
I forgot Wayne had that. And that's why I was arguing with niggas like, bro, y'all talking about Wayne like he fucking little baby, like he just got here.
We also got to factor
Right.
in there's a generation that.
A bunch of dumbasses.
No,
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
But there's a generation of kids that never got to experience Wayne.
Oh yeah,
Like,
Or Hove for that
those
matter, the
people
way we
aren't.
did.
Those people aren't
Yeah.
on my timeline.
Like we hear like
No, but they
I'm
was.
just saying that
but
they're
they-
my age. I'm talking people my age.
You said them niggas not on my timeline.
There's a couple people your age that wasn't outside.
well, the thing about it is, I didn't start like faithfully really listening to Hove until my older years.
So,
You know what I'm saying? So I had
Right, me
to
too.
go back and actually like understand what the fuck is he talking about.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Because now it's more relative to me.
But that goes to like the substance argument. I told him yesterday, like when they was moving the goalposts for Hov when he came in verses, where it was like, oh, he can't fuck with him because Wayne didn't write with any substance, but Hov did. I'm like, but that's not what verses is about.
No.
It's like play your hottest songs, and if they can beat mine,
What
we're
you
gonna
got?
judge it.
What you got? Yeah.
So it's like we all know, obviously, it's gonna be longevity with Jay-Z because of what he talked about. And even like the production of his song was way different from what
And
Wayne
the
was gonna get.
engineering and
All that because of the way they rap. Wayne is on the song trying to punch you in your face every fucking other bar.
Yeah.
Hov is on there taking you
He's
through a
setting it
whole
up.
story,
Yeah.
but this one line might be 4 things. Like it's
Crazy.
different, obviously.
It's like a boxing match was like MMA.
And then obviously when we're younger, a lot of that shit don't mean shit to us. And you start becoming an adult and going back and listening to this shit, you like,
Like, damn.
nah, this hit.
That was some
That's what I
shit.
told Dave. I said, go listen to 30 something. Like now. You know what I'm saying? Like that song hits a lot different than when you're 12.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's
That's why,
why
like,
Allure took
People
from me.
comparing it.
Allure.
It's just like the comparison is crazy. I just think when they get in the verses, it's gonna be like, oh shit. If they not gonna do it, I think the only way Hov do it, like I said, if he want to give Wayne's flowers. Because I think if people in the industry look at Wayne like, yo,
Dolo
you're a legend.
got that new deal, man. They might have some money for Jay.
Billy.
Yeah.
I think it would be dope if they had it like more of a concert.
That's what it would be. I think
Ooh,
that's the
like,
only way I
that
think
would
Hov
be
would do
fun.
And
it.
they bring out everybody.
Yeah, that would be tough.
That's the only way I think Hov
Did
would
you see
do
the
it.
Bone Thugs and
Yeah, them
kind of
niggas
like
wild.
that? Yeah, that was.
He said, first of all,
But it was a big ass concert. though.
yeah.
Everybody and their mama came
I mean,
out.
that's what they are now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Dipset, they failed at that, bro. They failed. They dropped the fucking ball, bro. They could have went on tour.
But that's the cockiness. That's the
No,
cockiness.
it's just niggas being
They going
niggas.
tour to that.
Have you heard anything?
You wouldn't have heard anything about that tour anyway.
No,
No,
you
you
saw-
would
you saw
have
dates.
if they did what they had to do.
You saw
You
dates
saw
or
dates.
something.
But it was niggas being niggas, not studying their lines, not studying performance. They had no
I'm paying
type of
attention.
organization on stage. Nobody was in performance shape.
Probably having niggas walk through that shit was.
You know what I'm saying? It was
Them niggas
it was a
clowns.
disgrace.
I'm still mad at them niggas.
Like I went to bat for them, like barbershop wise, like
I don't know why.
Oh, you had them with it.
yeah.
Oh, you was one of them niggas.
I was one.
He said I was one of those.
She was one of them niggas.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
Jeez.
same way I would fight
I-
for Ben Simmons is the same way I fought for
I ain't
fucking
pick-
Dipset.
I ain't pick a winner.
And them niggas let me
Yeah,
down.
matter of fact, you didn't pick one.
I was on the fence
because I'm like,
I was not on the fence. I knew that.
Because these are two of my favorite groups, so I'm just like,
Like they picked the wrong time to play balling. You know what I'm saying?
They picked the wrong group to battle. Dipset should have battled State Property.
No, they shouldn't.
Yes, they should
They-
have, bro.
They picked the right group.
They should have battled State Property,
Wrong
bro.
shit, man.
Soul Selection.
Or G Unit.
Like,
Something.
like,
No, I
the
shouldn't
reason-
have
like,
been.
if you're doing a feature, if you're doing features,
The
like
reason why I don't agree
Future
with
Wells,
that,
why are you playing running?
the reason why I don't agree with that is because Dipset at that time did have a lot of hits. Between them, had a lot of hits that they could have organized
features,
right.
you know
And
what I'm
features
saying,
that they could have
bro?
organized right to make it competitive.
Like you could have played.
That's why a lot of
Certified
people-
gangsters.
Had them,
Like
had them
that shit
niggas,
is different. Like
had them niggas would have started on
wasn't-
time, prepared, and did all
But
that
that,
other
all
stuff.
of it from the jump
It would have
was
been,
like,
it would have been a different battle.
Dipset is a bunch of clowns.
Like-
we grew up liking fucking clowns.
Like Cam didn't play
You
down.
gonna keep saying it.
Disappointed in myself.
You know what I'm saying? Like he had a lot of missing.
You so mad at yourself, yo.
They
Yeah,
was.
And fucking
Joel's out there rapping the wrong
One
words.
mic? Oh, not one mic.
Cameron spitting a fucking freestyle nobody know.
He couldn't freestyle. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
But nobody knew it. I couldn't
He
hear
had a
him.
clue free. He
His
had
mouth was
a
all-
couple of clue
His
freestyles.
mouth was
that he
all
could've
close
went.
to the mic. Like,
excuse me.
But
But like, think about it. If they organized it like better, they could have been better.
that
They
big-
better.
I think they still would have lost, but it would
Which
have
one?
been better.
The one that Cam
The
did.
showmanship, that was the performance part.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
got their ass kicked.
Oh, okay.
But as far as
Well,
like
they did
the
the one
whole,
with the
if
pink-
him and
they
Wayne
did the
decided
jerseys.
to do it,
He did the one
like
he
you
did
said, it would be
with,
more Vogue giving Wayne his flowers.
Dreams
It wouldn't be more of a,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a competition
I
type
think
thing.
what we'll do, like when I told you yesterday, I think it would be like Snoop and DMX. Snoop was literally doing that, giving X's flowers.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I think it would be with Hov and Wayne. Hov would be up there like, bro,
I had
remember,
X
like, this is Lil Wayne.
I had
The industry
Snoop
looks at
with
him, this
Sex
is
didn't
DMX.
pick
Yeah.
People talking about DMX,
Crackhead and all that, yeah.
It's like, no, we're gonna give him his flower. Like, let's remember who this man was. I think it'd be the same with Wayne.
That's why it has to
You
be.
forgot.
That's why it has to be Drake and Kanye because they're both petty motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like
That'd
it has to be them. Like they're the
And
only
that's why
two
I'm
that
like,
can
bro,
go.
Nah, they're too
It
personal.
has to be them.
But it'd be hilarious.
Too personal.
Nah, to
They'll
watch that
agree to some
shit play
shit,
out
and
on
Kanye
TV.
gonna come in there doing some weird. He gonna come in there
He
with
gonna be wearing-
fucking.
Nah,
wearing
they're gonna have a
shit.
meeting.
He have it over his head.
No,
But he gonna drop some shit, though.
He gonna be in there.
He
Like,
definitely
all
gonna
right,
drop
we're
some
forward
shit.
playing.
He
You can't play
definitely has
this,
some
you can't do
bullshit,
that.
bro.
He
Kanye's
definitely
gonna
coming.
come in and just
Fuck all
He
that.
definitely
Yeah.
coming there dressed like Newsom Bob, and he gonna be wild. He gonna be wild. I'm telling you.
So they're the only ones that they can only do that. You know what I'm saying? It has to be them two. And you know, like fortunately, we grew up in a time where we seen some really cool artists. These kids now, they're fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Like
It's a different generation, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing that's out now is timeless, including video games, music, movies.
Nah, but there is sometimes video
this
games.
nigga said video games.
There is
What's
sometimes
the time
video
video
games.
game right now that just came out in the past?
The Witcher.
Shit, Mario Kart still time.
You gotta stop.
Mario
playing.
Kart
That came out recently.
You gotta stop playing 2K. That's why you keep playing the same game every fucking year.
That is true, Chop.
Every year you play the same damn
It's
game.
2K, it's a shooting game, or it's FIFA. You only got 3.
I play Argon.
Stay away from
I play
sports
Wolfenstein. I play
Wolfenstein's
a lot
a
of
good
different. I play a lot of different games, bro. Like.
Did you play Spider-Man? The Spider-Man game?
You don't got a PS5?
Nah, I don't have a PlayStation yet.
God of
It
War.
don't come out.
God of
Bro,
War.
if you,
PlayStation.
I got both.
Sony
If
games.
whenever you're ready, I got both. I got you, bro. You know.
Uncharted's a good game.
It's a good game too.
Man, that's a whole different rabbit hole.
I'm just saying. You said video games. I'm like, damn.
No, I'm saying though, like,
But no,
so,
like-
so what we comparing to a
They-
video game that came out in the past 10 years to GoldenEye?
The past 10 years.
Shit.
That's my
Red
point. That's my point.
Grand Theft Auto.
Which one? 5?
Older nigga.
Nigga, people are still online to this day
Yeah,
playing
five,
Grand Theft
no,
Auto.
five is fire. Five is
They
fire.
all fire.
I haven't played one since.
To this day.
But that originated from
Yeah,
the
it's
original Grand
that
Theft Auto.
Rick
It
And
came
then
out.
also Vice City.
I played the
90.
remastered shit.
Yeah.
Six or
The
some
one that
shit.
just
That's
dropped.
shit.
How was it?
They just
It's
continue.
fire.
But yeah, these
series.
poor kids now, man, they gotta fucking listen to Gunner and Little Baby 10 years from now, and that's like their roots. Sucks.
They ain't gonna be mad.
Gunner's tough.
Facts. I like little baby,
Okay.
little kid.
They're 10 years. They're 10 years tough though. We're talking about longevity, right?
I mean,
They gonna
Maybe.
get 8. They gonna get 8.
Maybe it
You think so?
They gonna get 8. Cause the only reason why they're still hella young.
Mm-hmm.
They're still like 26 young.
is. Did you think? How long did you think Nick was gonna last when he first came out?
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
dude,
Nick
I
was
was,
one and done.
I was on that train. I
I thought Meek was one and done.
I've been on that.
Only reason why, because a lot of Philly niggas that rap like that, there's one and done.
I'm about to say, I'm a big fan. I didn't think Meek would make last that long.
What you mean? We made it past Flimmer 2.5.
But-
It was good,
but-
baby.
But
It was lit in Philly.
But you can also say,
You know what I'm saying?
once he got around different people, his music aged with him.
Wow, did
You heard me?
Clizzy on did that. Clip hold
Once
30.
he got with Ross, his beat aged with him. Once he got with Hov, it aged with him.
Yeah.
Nah, that's true.
Well,
Nah,
he put himself in the right position.
So
He did,
it,
right,
so
Ross and Jay-Z.
so I could, so for little baby,
Wale.
You know, the niggas is fans here. What are you talking
I
about?
forgot Rock really a fan.
Yeah, like Wallace is, you know what I mean?
That's another podcast, because niggas gotta talk about that too, because
Wale underrated?
he's very underrated.
It's because of the way that
when people say Wallace.
I see.
it's the way that he puts himself out. So like
Media hater.
he was never like a like
Media dog.
like he didn't have like a lot of like spotlight. Like you put like Wale in front of like a camera or something like that, he's not gonna, you know what I'm saying? He's not gonna woo the crowd and people look at that.
That was his problem with LNG, man.
It wasn't his scene. It was a great environment to be in, record wise, and to get, you know what I'm saying, new like now you got Philly listeners, you got Florida listeners, you know what I'm saying? Like you were Ross, you were Meek, so it's like different types of crowds are hearing your music, but it wasn't a good spot for him. I think the only benefit for him was that he was writing for niggas. That was good. Like once he started writing Ross's shit, you seen Ross's shit go from here to fucking here. Like he was like you could hear Wale and Ross's verses.
I think he wrote for Meek once too.
When
I don't know.
no, wait, no, because you can hear when Wale writes for niggas. Like,
That'd have been tough.
and honestly, like there hasn't been too many Meek verses that like wow me. Like I hear what he be saying because like. You know what I mean? That's my man, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt every time. Word. Let me know.
I'm a Meek fan though, so that's why.
Me too, that's what I'm saying. But like, there hasn't been like,
Heaven or Hell is one.
like lyrically.
I mean, he not. I'm not looking for that from me. I mean, that's what it is. I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for no Royce 9 ass verse from Meek.
Oh my god.
I'm just being honest. Like, it's just gonna be certain people. I'm just doing specific shit.
Yeah.
Meek is never gonna. He used the fucking rolling and the automir and the cocaine white like y'all mean shit a million times.
But he does it well.
Yeah.
He does it well. But like, yeah. So Wale definitely needs his flowers. Because I feel like he gets like drowned out by like the Cole.
Because they kind of like the same style.
Yeah, I think so. Like people are gonna pick Cole over Wale. Then like if you deep dive too much into it, people talking about colorism and shit. And like blah, 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 and everybody forgets like Big Sean was there too.
That's a thing.
It is a thing.
Did not know that, bro.
Yeah.
In the zone.
Those are